bigweenie has picked Split, so already we've gotten used to seeing sort of Ascent and Bind as your first two maps, but we've finally got some variation today, and we've seen Haven and Split, and of course the last map was randomly selected between Bind and Ascent, and yeah. So that's our series layout. So we'll have some stuff to talk about, CAC, finally, instead of just repeating, you know, broken record, Bind is the teleporter, yeah, that sort of stuff. Yeah. I think we're just trying to get the rest of our players into the lobby here. Alright, so we're all here now. Just gonna repeat the map order to these guys so they are clear. Just gonna get a quick ready check through with both the teams. It does look like we are ready to start, so yeah, without further ado, let's get into our map 1, which will be Haven. Kak, would you like to give us a breakdown of this wonderful map that we've actually just now yet to see?
Yeah, first time seeing it in the tournament. Haven it has three bomb sites, sorry. So that's its sort of little special thing. Yeah, 3 bomb sites. When playing this map, I find that like on the defense you want to keep a lot of a few players mid, maybe 2 on the B site and 1 in mid, just for those quick rotates onto other sites, as it is a bit hard to hold a site by yourself. So having that mid control and those extra players just that can sort of react and fluidly move around to what the attackers are doing on defense. On attack, there's lots of different ways, nice little alleyways. Mid can be a good way to push through either onto C or B, so it'd be interesting to see how they do that. Also, a nice C long angle, which is often just held by an AWP, so it'd be nice to see some nice aim battles down there. But yeah, Haven, really nice map, 3 sites, and quite interesting to see it for the first time in the tournament.
Choose your agent.
So I think we're getting out of agent select just now, but as you said, Kak, we should expect a lot of pressure out towards that garage position, as it is a key area on the map, as well as that mid-courtyard area. Yep, so Haven is the only the only 3-site map in Valorant at the moment. So interesting to see how teams will adapt to this and tackle their defense, as well as the offense. Alrighty. So, on the side of bigweenie, we have Valentine on Brimstone, Zëphyr on that Sova, Stanreey on Sage, and KingDarien on Cypher, as well as Aaron Rocks on that Omen. So we'll see how this team is able to execute their defense.
Yeah, and for Hearthstoners, we have Passion on Phoenix, SM on Jet, Starstep on Sova, No Lives Matter on the Sage, and Vaiels on Brimstone.
Yeah, so already at the start of the round we can see 4 players, 2 players huddled outside of Long. Brimstone's already got that keypad open, so we're likely to see some early smokes come out here. Let's see if those happen. The Zëphyr is here, so he'll be able to use all of that utility to delay a push. Valentine has that keypad out, and he does get capitalized on that push coming out a lot faster than he was maybe anticipating. Aaron back of sight now. Good flick up to the player at the top. Aaron Rock's there to bail him out, but he gets traded out immediately as well. Now the bomb is going down onto that C site. Down to KingDarien and Zëphyr in a 2v3 situation. KingDarien does find another one. Nice spy cam usage. Spots 2 players going out to long. They've got a lot of info on these 2 players now.
Does hit Starstep with that recon dart, so makes him push out. KingDarien getting a nice headshot onto Starstep. Now it's a 2v2 situation. Last 2 players are out and long. Zëphyr gets another one onto Vaiels. Running out of time in the round, they need to start defusing now. No lives, gets kill on Zëphyr, and KingDarien 6 HP. Not much he can really do now. He needs to get this kill straight away, but smart by No Lives Matter to not peek and challenge the angle. Does end up getting that kill in the end, but good first round from the attackers.
Oh, he even survives at the end of the round, able to keep that ghost into the next round. Yeah, it's a really nice after plant situation there from Hearthstoners. Bit scary there. We did see them drop bit of inefficient trading, but overall did manage to pick that one up. So good work out of them to get the first round on the board and get their economy rolling. No significant investment on the side of bigweenie. In fact, none at all. One ghost actually does come out. But yeah, no significant pressure. Only classic 4 plays. And Ares, we do see an Ares in the hand of Vaiels. And they're working up the C-long position once again. Spots out that first player. Sky Smoke does come out to sort of cut off those angles. And force those rifles to get a bit closer if they want to work it into the site. You have Aaron Rocks in this really aggressive position out mid. So they're gonna have to, if they don't clear out this angle, him from this position with a ghost, he might find some damage, and rightly so he does. Valentine also getting some shots in as well, able to find himself that kill. Now swinging out together, Vaiels does manage to pick up Aaron Rocks with that Ares. Still in a 4v4 situation now, but as I say that, SM takes out another one and gets himself onto the B site. Finds another player. Third in the round for him. Nice up drop, spot out the last, and nice usage of the ghost there to pick up 4 kills and the round for his team.
Yep. Showing some really nice aiming skills there. Well played by the attackers there, just waiting it out, getting those nice picks, and then pushing out onto the site rather than just rushing out and dying to everyone. Wasn't eco there for bigweenie, so we probably will see them buy up here with all the premium rifles and full armor. So this is the first sort of gun round of the game. Most of Hearthstoners as well have dropped what they had last round and opted for premium rifles as well. We do see SM with the operator watching down A long. Hadn't spotted anyone there, no one peeked out. Sober Recon does go out, but he gets shot down, but gives a little bit of info. Do see Starstep just by himself on C long, but he hasn't spotted anyone as of yet. But as it looks, the attackers are pushing up, looking to get onto this A site, slowly moving forward.
So Zëphyr did barely dodge an AWP shot there, and now he's positioning back into heaven, trying to take advantage of his Vandal with different positioning. 3 plays, and two of the players are now rotating out of A long, and they're looking to get in towards the B side here.
So defenders here have over-rotated a little bit. They sent that extra players over onto the A site, leaving only poor old Valentine by himself. He does get picked up, but a nice molly from him just before death slows the push down a bit, so it gives the defenders time to rotate back onto this site. KingDarien does spot, Vaiels does spot KingDarien, but KingDarien gets a kill and SM trades back. Attackers are now on site with the bomb down, and it's a 1v3 retake for Aronox. He does get a kill in the no lives matter. He's pushing out, meets Passion in mid, gets a nice headshot onto him. And it's a 1v2 situation. SM was watching that angle with the AWP, but the smoke goes down, but Starstep, Aronox pushes out, Starstep gets a nice kill for the secure that round.
Another nice gun round coming out of Hearthstoners there. We saw them with some nice shots. SM with that AWP once again, putting his team on his back and really opening up the round for them there. So, you know, he's a deadly AWP. We'll see if he can carry that through over into the rest of this half. Jet also really agile and able to really capitalize off that weapon, with that weapon. Eco round out of the CT side now. Very minimal investment, pistols and light armor on most of them. So probably see another round going to the wayside. Bit of early A long control coming out of Hearthstoners. Nice shot, does get a bit of a tag. Got it back committed by Passion, but he's met by a Sage Wall. Raise that one down and he comes out. So far, unable to find any kills on the back of site. Stanreey's here. Meantime, Vaiels did manage to find a frag onto Zëphyr on that Sova. Now, a bit of a rotation is coming in. Without any players on B, you're gonna have to be really careful about what happens here.
Do see Passion on the B site now. He's pushed right up, so he knows that nobody is here just yet, but it looks like his teammates are going back onto A. Passion gets a nice kill on KingDarien, catching off guard. SM snipes down Aranox, and now Teagan is, Stanreey, sorry, is left by himself. He does get picked up by Vaiels, so now it is a 1v5 retake for Valentine here, who only has a stinger, and he gets picked up by Passion, closing out that round.
Yeah, really good controlled aggression coming out of Hearthstoners at the moment. Finding the... They're really like feeling out the defenders' positioning quite well and finding the entries that they need and utilizing what smokes they have to get onto the sites and just close off angles.
Keep it hot!
A lot of utility for now. 4 ults actually available. See, orbital strike committed, but he's unable to find anyone. Passion with his second headshot of the round now. Zëphyr potentially trying to find a player, but he's really slippery. That's Vaiels there. Nice footwork from him to dodge out on all of those Hunter's Fury shots. Rotation does look to be coming through. Smokes out onto the B, but it's another fake as 2 players have found their way out onto the C side, in fact. Now that wall has given away their position, KingDarien challenging from the window position, but is immediately traded out by No Lies. And we're in a 2v3 situation now. Stanreey and Zëphyr looking to turn up and finally get themselves onto the board. No Lies holding this short position. Good recon bolt to spot out a player on the site. He swings out wide, gets the first tag, but unable to convert the spray. Stanreey now swinging out wide. There's a player at long, does find the wall up onto that situation, but Passion swings out and finds a 4K to close out that round. 5th on the board now for Hearthstoners. And they're really starting to build up their bank as well. A lot of cash sitting on 3 players.
It really just starting to form that snowball now. Defenders here are just stuck on cash right now. There's not much they can really do. Might have to give up just another round, but which is a bit unfortunate, but it's not over just yet. There's still plenty of rounds left to be played, so hopefully they
barely
can
hit the halfway point, so still plenty of time to turn this half around for them.
See smokes going down in the mid, nothing really else happening. Passion gets Valentine and Aranox, who had both pushed out aggressively through B mid, sorry, and now it's a 3v5 situation. Attackers aren't really sure where everyone else is just yet. Looks like they are going to be towards this garage position. KingDarien holding a really nice angle in garage, doesn't get flashed, but ends up getting killed by Passion in the end with a 3K. Could he go for the ace? He does spot Stanley, gets the 4K. Now he's hunting for that last player, and he walks right into Zëphyr, getting a lovely ace. Good round coming up from him.
And with really good start for him, sitting at 14-3 currently. SM also right there behind him, 7-2 for himself, so he's trying to get into that action as well. See these 2 players popping off quite often. He does have Phoenix ult available once again. 4 ults actually available on the side of Hearthstoners, so maybe we'll see a couple of ults committed out of both sides this round.
So start around, No Lives Matter throwing out a slow orb onto that long site, but forces Zëphyr, to fall back off that angle. Attack is now slowly, Passion is slowly pushing out onto A long. Falling back doesn't decide, they're not just sort of looking for someone, trying to catch someone off guard by the looks of the attackers before they do go to ham here. Everyone just sort of playing the waiting game, getting a feel for where everyone is, not really committing to any one side. Attackers are really spread out right now. Do see 2 attackers pushing up that short position, so maybe they're going to go on the aggressive here.
Joke's over.
An ult coming out from Passion, pushes out, Vaiels gets a nice kill on Zëphyr, and Passion gets a kill onto Stanley. So they now got this A site control. But it's a 3v5 retake for the defenders when the bomb is now going down. No lives matter with a nice
retake now. Does look like they're gonna give up on it, however. Too much utility still on the side of Hearthstoners, and they're gonna give them that 7th round. Still have From the Shadows and the Neural Theft available on 2 players. Aaron Rocks actually picks up the player in mid, so he's trying to slow down the push out of Passion there. Trying to just slow down the tempo on that guy. Maybe even force him out of some of that momentum. Valentine loses out the aim duel. Aaron Rocks sort of just lets that player go, and he's almost within bomb radius here, so he's got to reposition a little bit. Get him out into that safety. Darien wisely chooses not to re-challenge that angle. And save that gun for the next round.
Currently 7-0 in the favour of Hearthstoners here. Defenders now have got a bit of money to buy up this round, so they should be looking to have a premium rifle and make this round theirs, get one on the board, and start to get that ball rolling.
I will find.
So attackers here looking like they're going to challenge this short position, B short position, sorry, B mid, into garage.
Passion's already out into garage. Good curveball to get himself out. Finds the headshot through the smoke before he starts burning. No players even trading through again. Aaron Rocks now from that window position finds 2. Nice, good work from him to bring it back into a 3-on-3. But the C side is completely blown open, and bomb is now going down. Still has From the Shadows available, so he can use that to reposition, maybe find a flanking angle. But he's just walking it onto the side here. 2 players actually going aggressive into the garage, electing to push off the site. Will they be ready for this? Good resurrection. They have to know that 2 players are in that garage position, and that wall comes up as well. Retake now underway. Stanreey throwing out some utility into that position. Actually walls off the player there. And that's going to be huge because now the stick can come through. Just stick the bomb, mate. You've got smokes in front of your face. Jet tries to go through. That blade storm does come out, but draw time is insane on that. But the gunfights go down in garage, and the wall gets broken through by Passion, and he finds another 4K. And within all that chaos, they put another round on the board, making it 8 for themselves.
Yeah. Just don't want to know. Passion's on an absolute roll here. He's 19-5 currently. He's been 8 rounds. So with that 19 kills, he's gotten 2 kills every round at least, if not more. So he's on fire right now.
And he's already earned a 3rd ultimate for himself, and I don't think I've seen him pick up an ultimate orb yet. Yeah, so really fast play out of him. Yeah, also a crucial resurrection to actually bring him back into the round. Omen's teleported into the corner here, but he's not holding that corner as he comes around, and Passion just finds another first blood into this map. Or unable to find another one onto KingDarien, who told him to sit the hell down. Slow your roll. Orbital strike comes out. Almost catches.
Just in time.
Yeah, Valentine manages to sneak away. KingDarien now window position, gets challenged and taken out. Valentine now. He's got to find a really crucial timing. If he comes out and he sees the backs of these 3 players, not able to check with the spray. Sky Smoke now comes down. That's crucial. If he'd gotten that kill, this round would have been so much easier to retake. Rez does come out from Stanreey. And Valentine flanking again. He's lining up 2 players. Finds the first. Spray picked up by the second though. And now from the backside, Starstep coming in. Now he's 1v2. Neural Theft comes out and he's caught reloading. And I do believe the bigweenies will be able to pick up their first round. And you really got to put the next 3 on the board as well now to maintain some sort of control over this map.
Yeah, no, really well played by them. Utilizing their ultimates and getting that resurrect onto KingDarien obviously was the play because he is the one that won the round for them just now. But good to see them on the board, and this is where the ball starts rolling, hopefully for them. But it's up to Hearthstoners now. They've got plenty of money in the bank. They shouldn't be too worried about that. They still have rifles, and they still have a little bit of money left over on some players. So hopefully. Do see at the start of the round 4 people up B mid, so
okay, I think Passion's about to commit that run it back. His positioning really telegraphing that one. Running out onto the B side, doesn't see the player hiding in the corner, and he's immediately sent back. But he now knows that there are at least 1 or 2 players in this position. Zëphyr now trying to get some info out towards the A long. Push is actually coming up A short, so he needs to be very careful here. If he goes down, this side is just completely lost, as there's no player to rotate fast. Sky Smoke coming out, and he's just giving it up. He's allowing the he wants to play retake on this side and doesn't want to challenge any of these players that are now moving out. Good pre-fires coming out, but Heaven's still smoked off. I think Bomb has yet to arrive. It's in the hands of the Jet player, No Lives, with a nice spray. In the Heaven position, Zëphyr does find one. Hunter's Fury comes out. Will he be able to find any tags? This is a huge ultimate. If he's able to find any of these players. Not, unfortunately not. And it does look like the bomb is rotated out once again. It's a really good rotation coming out of the offense, actually.
Yeah, defenders sort of over-rotated a little bit. That bomb wasn't on site already, but they were smart enough to make that call to go somewhere else, plant that bomb on C. Once they realized that the last 2 defenders, are left on that A site. So now it's a 1v3 retake, for Stanley, who is on the other side of the map. He's got a long way to go, so he's not going to have much time to play with here. All of his current entrances are covered, so might be interesting to see if he goes for it here, or if he does just to decide to save the rifle and try and win another day. That looks like what he is going to do, showing no interest in challenging anyone here, just finding a nice little hidey hole and waiting out the round.
So 9-1 now on the side of Hearthstoners. 22-6 is Passion currently, sitting at over triple positive. And meanwhile, on the side in the camp of bigweenie, you've got players that are trying desperately to just equal out their scores and try and get some positive numbers on the board. Passion looking for some fast aggression once again. Nice strafe to get that early, well, to get that fast positioning up mid. Aaron Rocks does have a ghost, so decent room. Oh, it's just the Sheriff even. No, it was a ghost. Nice curveball, trying to find his way onto the B side, but that smoke will delay the push. Aaron Rocks now might have key timing, but unable to find the shots. That was almost a free kill. Couldn't ask for much more than that.
Cover going
up. Now that opportunity's come and gone.
Just sort of
does look like it's trying to go out towards that C side. Good cyber cage usage out of KingDarien there to stop any players from really entering that area of the map as the rotation comes through from Valentine's, who's now covering that angle.
Is here doing a slow rotate onto A site, so looks like they're actually going to switch it up rather than going onto the C position. Sort of doing the bait and switch. Passion getting a nice kill on the Zëphyr, who was up in heaven. They've now got this site completely.
See, from the shadows committed as well. Aaron Rock's electing to use that as a fast rotation tool, rather than to reposition himself for a flank. Good Sage Wall once again. Those utility usage is just on point right now. Nice shots coming out of Aaron Rocks that finds that onto the player at long. But SM with that orb just does not give it to him. He peeks out wide, takes out that player. KingDarien swinging out with a Spectre, unable to find the kill. Passion gets finally dropped, but SM's there to back him up once again, finding himself 2 in the round as well.
Yeah, Hearthstone is just being so flexible here. They're going from site to site, changing their planes of attack based on the information that they get when they do get those little peaks or nice little picks. They did so, just catching bigweenie off guard there, who only had that one player on the A site up in heaven. So once getting that one kill just opened up the site then completely and gave them the round.
I just want to point this out really quickly. Passion is currently sitting at 24 kills, and no one else in the server has even hit double digits yet. So he's setting himself an incredible pace, but as I say that, he's dropped by Valentine, who manages to finally win out that end of the duel. Gets the second onto No Lives Matter as well. And that's the Sage with the res as well. So that's not going to be able to be utilized in the last round of this half. Aggressive push out from KingDarien. We've yet to see this play out from him. Might even find Starstep with his back exposed. Here's the footsteps as well. He's really good trigger discipline right now. But he might get timing again. Finds the first. Okay, now. Brimstone behind. Gets the refrag. That is Vaiels. Valentine now trying to find a third in the round for himself. The man who started it all. Looking to close it out potentially. Aaron rocks with one, but traded out. Vaiels has that orbital strike available. One more Sky Smoke. Wins the first gunfight. He's got to ace it now to win them their 11th round. Still has a lot of utility.
Smoke's down.
Last smoke being committed now. Valentine. He needs to win this gunfight. This is a crucial one for him, but he smoked off. Here's that player now. Allows him up, in fact, Zëphyr. Now has a Spectre at close range, and he's able to find it for himself. 2 to 10 will be your second half goal line. Your first half score line, and we still have the minimap, the scoreboard bug.
I do not, so thankfully, so I'll be able to fill you in here on the economies this half, but well played by bigweenie in that last round, especially Valentine, who was just sitting in that smoke, playing information, not peeking, hearing that player and just waiting it out, giving Zëphyr the opportunity just to hold that really nice tight angle, which would have been hard as an attacker to get through, because there's two alleyways of an attack to be attacked there from, so you just got to 50-50 that angle, choose where you're going to come from, and he chose wrong, looking at the opposite side to where Zëphyr was. So start around 4 ghosts here on the side of Hearthstoners, whereas we only got 2 for bigweenie. Bigweenie just sort of playing it nice and slow, using a little bit of utility, trying to find those find out the exactly location of those players. Aranox does see the Sage wall, sees the leg of the Sage, but no lives matter, decides to drop back onto the
positioning side. Here from Passion. He's actually pushed up the A long position. A lot of information gained. KingDarien is holding that angle. Vaiels does come up to delay that push that was coming out into the B site. KingDarien really needs to clear this corner here. If he doesn't, he's... Oh my gosh. Whiff shots out of Passion
missing his shot. It gets killed by KingDarien. A bit unfortunate.
Really
there.
Scary positioning. But KingDarien knows that given the positioning of that player, he would have maybe called for the other A player to rotate off. Swing coming out from the heaven position. That is No Lives Matter with the classic. Finds SM actually, in fact, finding that kill. Vaiels also on the side, finds the second for himself. Now 2v3. Zëphyr and Aaron Rocks, who is on a flank, and he's got some big kills here. Connects onto the first. From here, Zëphyr now swinging out, finds the player jumping out of heaven. 1v1 now. He's got armor and full health. The other player, I believe, is super low on health. Yeah, No Lives Matter with only a sliver of health, and the round time are really running down. Zëphyr finds that kill to put a third round on the board for Insane.
Bit unfortunate there that Passion missed his shots, but well played by KingDarien getting the kill there and calling out to his team to go out onto that A side, knowing that if someone's at that very aggressive position, there's going to be no one else on that site. So good first round coming out from bigweenie there. We do see bigweenie picking up SMGs and armor, as well as an Ares on Vaiels on defense. So bit interesting here. Everyone else on his team has saved, so hopefully it pays off for him in the end. SM dashing out, gets a kill with the shorty, and Stanley gets a kill back onto Passion. So Starstep also getting a nice kill on Valentine, and they do see that bomb being dropped. Ares just being spammed constantly, pre-firing every angle. KingDarien getting 2 nice kills onto SM and No Lives Matter, walking into that into the Ares, getting the kill on Vaiels and getting another round towards bigweenie.
Finally finding some rounds for themselves as bigweenie. You really got to start stringing these together now if you're going to want to have a chance in this map. This first gun round that's coming out is crucial, otherwise you're looking at a round 11 for the side of Hearthstoners.
So it does look like defense are opting for another save here, as they did invest in that Ares. A couple of people did have enough money to buy, but they're just deciding to save an extra round here. So
It does look
hopefully it's a nice even. Sorry, sorry, brain no work.
No Lives Matter walls himself up in Valentine.
Burning out No Lives Matter, and Aeronaut's getting killed on the Starstep, pushing out on the site.
Cooking him alive.
Bomb going down onto C.
3v5 now. Vaiels does have that Sheriff, and that gun packs a lot of punch, but he's immediately dropped out by his counterpart, Valentine. Bladestorm does come out. Sam trying to look. If he's able to find this first player, there is real... Never mind, he puts the blades away and immediately traded out. But there was real potential for some damage there. Passion, also a Sheriff in hand, has both his curveballs. If he able to find some good flashes onto some players, also maybe able to make this work. Aaron Rocks just walks right into that angle, gets himself killed. Passion's looking to just get out of that situation as fast as he can.
Another round does go to Hearthstoners. You'd be happy to have that one under the belt, but it is now more than likely going to be the first gun round of this second half, as Hearthstoners opted to save for 2 rounds, and now we do see 2 AWPs instantly coming out and full armor as well onto SM and Starstep, as well as another 3 rifles on the rest of the team. But bigweenie also do have enough money on every player, so it's now the first official gun round, so to say.
SM with a nice opening shot onto Valentine, immediately swinging the map in their the man advantage in their favor. With AWP utilization out of him, we've seen all tournament long. Now that's allowed a player to position out aggressively into mid. That is No Lives Matter on the stage. Hopefully won't wall himself into a molly this time. So, let's see what's able to happen here. Aaron Rock seems to know about this positioning though, and he's dropped by Stanreey. Sorry, couldn't find that kill fast enough. SM again from the top of B though, with that operator. Able to neutralize that one. Vaiels now, going to see some action coming towards him. 2 players he's got to face. The bomb is there too. Aaron Rocks does have From the Shadows available. I don't know if we'll actually see that being utilized. Camera coming out, and that finds the first player. He manages to find the shot regardless. Neural Theft now coming out. 3v2. KingDarien knows locations of these players, but he's got to be careful. Player now potentially swinging out onto him.
That is a shot onto Zëphyr. Gets picked up by KingDarien. Zëphyr there, and KingDarien getting a nice kill. So now it's 1v2 retake for Passion.
Currently both those players winning their 1v1s. So it does put Passion in a 1v2. He's running hot right now, but we'll see if he's able to clutch out this crucial round as well. Or will it be 6-10? I don't know if we're really trying to locate these 2 players, but they're playing off each other quite well. Rifles in hand, and the time is running dangerously now. Passion has to make a play out towards the site. He's going to be caught out as well, or recovered by the side of bigweenie, who put their 6th round now on the board.
bigweenie playing it really well, bringing it back, winning that first crucial gun round. Hearthstone has invested a lot of money into that round, buying up 2 AWPs, so looking like they're a little bit short here and opting for another save, so that's a bit unfortunate for them. But bigweenie, sorry, they should be looking for a nice, easy round here with 2 AWPs and premium rifles still, and plenty of money in the bank. So starting around, Valentine weighing out this Sova dart. Now he's going to challenge this long angle with the operator.
Okay, hold on. I think, yep, we're getting a shorty kill. That's them playing the bottom of mid. Upgrades to that Phantom Wells. Finds a spray onto the player who's jumping through that smoke. Zëphyr, a mad lad himself. SM now with a third in the round. Trades did come back and forth, and we're now in a 2v3. Has that Blade Storm available. Heavy armor and a Phantom. This is basically as if he had a gun. If this were a gun round. Valentine pushes with that classic and just sort of walks into the waiting crosshair of SM. And now he's on for the ace. 4 in the round already, trying to complete the pentakill. KingDarien, what was a bit of a visual bug going on with his gun? Are you seeing it too?
Which gun?
KingDarien. Looks like he's just sort of... It looks like he's got the holding a camera animation out, but the gun's like in front of his face. You might find it on stream a bit later. It looks pretty funny.
Jesus, and I'm not seeing it, so good job, Riot.
KingDarien finds Vaiels, but that's not SM, so SM still wants this final kill to get himself an ace. KingDarien actually finding another, but he might just jump into the off angle, and SM is able to find that pentakill, give himself the ace. Superb stuff out of him to find that first cheeky shot. Yeah, to think that all started with one shorty kill, and then him dashing onto the Phantom, finding the player jumping through the smoke, and just more damage throughout the round. Quite happy. He's quite pleased with himself, and he's now got himself that operator as well that he does love, and an 11th round for Hearthstoners.
Yeah, great for him, turning that $200 into $2,900 when he gets that kill. So
yeah, not only $2,900, he converts it into a whole round.
Scoreline here is 6-11 in favor of Hearthstoners. Getting into the round, lots of players opting out towards C long. Aranox up aggressive beside Garage. Passion is there as well on the other side of Garage. There's 2 players there actually holding that Garage position. Aranox sort of shoulder peeks into No Lives Matter and gets sprayed through the wall, but manages to get out pretty safely. Looks like he's lining up a few smokes. Slow orbs going down in mid.
Slow.
Aranox
does sort of clear that corner, but Aranox immediately cleaned out. Passion now smokes out towards long as well. Starstep is here with the orb. He's got to make sure he allows the 3 players on the side, maybe just opting to play his life. Run it back comes out of Passion. He's dropped the bomb as well. Brimstone not finally committed. Valentine finds one, but there's another player right behind him. That is Starstep up on that platform with the orb. This is another shot, and that opens him up for another kill, but Passion with a nice 4K to hold back that push.
Yeah, really well played by him, having just a tiny bit of trigger discipline, just waiting for attackers to push out into Garage, and holding that nice angle. A bit unfortunate for them not checking that angle, because they did spot the player that was in that top Garage position, so that might have made them think, hey, there's probably no one else here, but proved fatally wrong, as Passion is just there waiting for them, getting 2 nice kills in Garage and winning them that round.
And now on map point, looking to bring Haven to a close and give themselves that advantage early on in the series. SM finds a pick out towards a player at long. KingDarien's still there, but I doubt he wants to challenge the AWP of this man who's currently on fire. Round already slowed. The aggression already slowed down now. Matter holding a nice angle from the back of B. Aranox with a nice spray, finally winning out a fight onto that player in Garage. Starstep has rotated over and another AWP of his own. Needs to find his shots. He's playing a really dangerous angle. If he misses even one, he might be dead now. Finally, does manage to find the first player. No Lives Matter converts as well. Gets a res onto Passion, bringing it into a 4v2. KingDarien just walks out onto the site. Unable to find a player. Aranox gets one. Has From the Shadows available. So if he's able to recover the bomb, he might be able to just teleport onto a site and get that plant. But he's got to get there first. 1v3 now. No, only
35 seconds on the clock as well, so he's running out of time here. Really needs to go for it now if he's going to go for it.
Yeah, so I'm holding this line. Does find the back of Aranox, and that'll close out map number 1. 6-13 in favor of Hearthstoners.
Yeah, really well played to Hearthstoners there. They sort of dropped the ball a little bit at that beginning of that second half, having to save those 2 early rounds. was a bit unfortunate. Gave Hearthstoners an opportunity to get a couple of rounds under their belt, but they did manage to bring it back. Passion ending the game with 29 kills, just one short of that 30 bomb, but really well played by Hearthstoners there, getting map 1.
Yeah, so really explosive stuff coming out of them. I think they ended the half at what was it? It was like 10-2 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, really dominant showing out of them. As we said, ending the map 6-13 in favor of them. So we will be heading into a short break, but once we are back, we'll be heading into our map number 2, which will be Split. So enjoy some music, kick back and relax, and keep your eyes out in case we drop that giveaway code early.
Every day we escape, losing all of our faith. We can't live this way. Feel me slowly fade away. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as the wind will take me. Every day I feel time slipping, passing, skipping by. All the words I could say just can't really seem to stay. Feel me slowly fade away. As far as the wind will take me. Every time I divide all the fractions of my mind, take away all the pain, give myself another day. Give myself another day. Every day I decide if we'll ever see the sign. I ignored all the lines showing me eternal light. Showing me eternal
The night has come, it's cold and losing my control. Your light is gone, and lonely darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. Night has come, it's cold and losing my control. The light is gone, night has come, it's crazy night is gone, you could save me from my isolation. My mind's too complicated. I stop these conversations. Your light is gone, alone the darkness fill my soul. I wish that you could save me from my isolation. It's way too complicated. Let's stop this conversation. Let's stop this conversation. We got no relation. No relation. We got no relation. No relation. Night has come, it's crazy night is gone, and it goes like this. You could save me.
Alright, and we are back from our break. As you can see, your player of the game was Passion on Phoenix, posting a really impressive 29 and 13. 29 kills in what was that, like 19 rounds, I believe? Yeah, so he did get slowed down a bit into the later half, but still manages to put up 29 frags for his team. I'm still joined by your main man, Kakapo. So, how you doing, mate? Still hanging with us?
Yeah, just chilling, having a good time. Good to see. Still trying to get my brain working. I don't know, man. This it doesn't work sometimes. No, it's been a really good first game, and hopefully Hearthstoners can stay in it, winning the second map.
Yeah, okay, so we just are getting the lobby set up for our next map, which will be heading into soon. You joined back a little early.
I've been gone for ages, man. I'm waiting.
I don't know why
It's
they
taken
haven't.
so
I don't know
long.
how they haven't
Dude.
swapped sides yet.
As soon as we went to break, I told them switch sides, invite me when we're back. It looks like we're finally done. Took them a long time to do that. It was a pretty easy task, but you know, it's done now. So,
Pekko Gecko, thanks for the follow, mate. Yeah, some people seem to have some troubles figuring that one out. But I think we are finally ready to get going. I'm just gonna double check that I've got my stuff on the right side. Fucking hate all of chat.
So it looks like you got some bots in chat too.
Yeah,
huh?
everyone's viewbotting me. That's what it is. Shame I don't have viewbots. You know, I was about to get my viewbots to actually all just subscribe on all their accounts as well, so I could inflate that number. We'll see if that function ends up working. Anyway, moving on. Still got the right settings, I believe.
Yep, looks good to me.
So I think one of the players was getting a bit of water, so we'll give him a couple seconds to get back into the area. And are ready to start up the next map, which will be, as we discussed earlier, Split. So I think we're about to get underway. Just a reminder, if chat you do spam me with hydrates, I'm just going to drink once. Not multiple times. That's insane. Should be getting going shortly. Just hang on as we get ready.
Alrighty. How's your Saturday night going, T? You having a good time?
Yeah, alright. Trying to read some chat, but I'm... This guy's getting timed out. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Wanker. Oh, okay. Alright, so I was just getting... Actually, I should hide that, because if someone's really good at... Okay, I don't think you can actually read that, but if someone has good enough eyes, they might have just seen something that...
They'll be able to read the script.
Yeah, they'll be able to read all the scripts that I've got on the side. Speaking of which, I actually need to go find that ad read script once again. I need to go find that ad read script for later. So I need to write that one.
Who could that possibly be for? I wonder.
We'll get into that a bit later. I think we are now actually, in fact, ready to get into our second map, which is Split. So, let's start that up for everyone, and we can finally get the games underway.
How about you do a map rundown?
Yeah, I will. I was actually gonna ask for you to give me the great privilege of doing that map analysis, because you suck shit.
All yours. I've done everyone so far, so go ahead.
I've done all the ones where you weren't here.
Yeah, but
anyway, count. So Split is a two-side map featuring a lot of contest towards this middle of the map area. So we'll probably see a lot of players, and especially AWPers, probably sitting in the mid-vent area. If you're on the defense, they'll prefer that line out towards mid. And if you're on the offense, you'll likely be peeking from the left side of bottom mid here. So probably going to see a lot of duels between players in this sort of area of the map, because as we've said before, this area tends to give you a lot of opportunities and expression of how you want to approach the map. So gives you opportunities to head into B Heaven, which will allow you easy access to the B site, or even into B Stairs, which allows you to go flank onto players that are holding either in the back of the sites, in monitors, or over at the back of B, as well as giving you access to the ropes area of the map, which gives you another angle to attack A Heaven from, instead of having to push around into that ramp position, which does leave you sometimes exposed to that player that could be sitting in monitors, as I mentioned earlier. So we're likely to see a lot of pressure coming out from both teams towards that mid-map and vying for that mid-map control. But we also might see those sort of set plays and rushes coming out of the B main area and the A lobby either splitting off into A main or just into A ramp and going up into the heaven position to get the vertical angles onto the A site. I just realized I drew a dick on stream. God damn it. It's a really skinny dick, but it was nonetheless a dick. So that's the last time we're doing that. I think we got kicked out of lobby, in fact. Let me just check.
Somebody had a bit of trouble loading into the game, so we're getting back into that soon. He's restarting his client right now. Good map analysis. Good map analysis, though. And you're getting bullied for your MS Paint yet again, T. A bit unfortunate.
I may have MS Paint curry power, but at least I can aim in Call of Duty. Oh, let me actually tell a story since we're here. Curry Power in chat, so you guys might have seen him hanging about a lot. Amazing player, as you all know, on the side of Power Wicked Wings. He drafted his team so that he could get carried and didn't have to do any of the work. But aside from that, Curry Power, we watched him play the newest Call of Duty Modern Warfare in a call once, and there's a specific mission in the campaign of that where there's a huge sniping section, and he wasn't doing too hot throughout the whole way through. So we said, "Alright, we're gonna start a drinking game." Hold on, I need to hide some of the chat. People can see all that. Where's chat showing up? Anyway. So yeah, Curry Power, we said every time you miss a sniper shot, we're gonna take a shot. Or a sip of whatever we're drinking. And at the end of the day, I think we ended up with about 20-something shots on the board. So one person actually was keeping up, and I think he was drunk at around like 2 PM. So, bit of a fiend. It also speaks to the gun skill of that man. So, yeah. It's not MS Paint, it's Epic Pen. You wouldn't know. You're not a professional caster and analyst like myself. Forever Brunching, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Just waiting for our last player to get into the lobby now. Oh, since we're here, when we're not doing anything, Kak, let's go through the skins. The new skin line that just came out, the Elder Flame collection. Valued at 9.9 thousand Valorant credits that I do not earn. The knife
pretty
itself,
pretty
the
pog skins.
Dude, the knife is 5k. All the knives like 5k.
Yeah, the knives are pretty expensive. Although if the bundle it's not actually like. I believe.
I have a problem with these guns. There's no triggers. There's no triggers on these guns.
I mean, it's a bit, and it's probably not safe for Twitch, but yeah, no, they're very. I like the skins. They're very cool. I'm a fan of the operator as well.
All right, I think we are finally ready to go. So let's get ahead back into the game. Let's go.
All right, take 2.
I've been asked to hydrate. OMG, I need a username as followed. Thank you. We'll be doing any follows throughout the matches at the end of the series now. So that's the last one for now. But yeah, we'll take another look at Split since we are here. In fact, what screen am I on? Oh, this one. Let's actually take a look at the site of our lovely sponsors, Animenia, who have actually put some of my branding on their stream, on their website. So go check them out if you're not doing anything right now. But obviously you're watching the game, so don't. Anyway, so we are now moving back into the map. Hopefully we've got everything sorted out now. Zëphyr has redeemed Timeout. Alright, you asked for it.
Alright, getting into game here. So, on attack, we have team bigweenie with Aronox on the Omen, Stanley on Sage, KingDarien on Cypher, Valentine, Brimstone, and Zëphyr on Sova. And then for the defenders, we have Hearthstoners with Vaiels on Brimstone, Starstep on the Sova, nolivesmatter on Raze, Passion on the Phoenix again, and SM on the Sage.
Yep, whereas have you done sorry, I wasn't quite listening. Have you done the other team yet?
Yes, done both.
Why
teams.
does it say 0606 at the top?
I don't see that.
I see that.
But...
Oh no, now it's fixed. It's fixed now. Oh.
Good job, Riso, breaking the game. We do see everyone here with phantoms and lots of swades going out. So we see a kill going.
Oh no,
out
I've actually got it normal. It's normal for me.
Oh really?
Yeah, I've got Stanley, Zëphyr, and Valentine, not Swade, and Swade, and they've all got pistols. They've all got pistols, not whatever you thought they had.
The phantoms for me. Phantoms and Swade. We've got Swade phantoms going on. So bit of shots going out onto A, but nothing really happened there.
Yeah,
Everyone's
so
just sort
red
of
team's
falling back.
still trying to get contest of this mid area. So the recon bolt does come out, but another Sky Smoke delaying the further control of that. See if they're finally able to make any progress into this area. So that smoke now timing out, and play now comes out into that heavy position. SM finds one, but gets dropped immediately. Valentine with a trade back. Oh, now I've got a Swade. And that's Starstep, who's onto the site. He's taken out. Swade is no more. Goodbye, Riot Swade. Get a better placeholder.
So
Vaiels.
3v3 retake. Bomb is down. Passion pushing up through CT. Getting shots taken down from Valentine, but everyone's just sort of missing. Vaiels gets a kill onto Valentine, hitting him from behind, getting a second one onto Aranox. KingDarien training back, getting no lives matter, as well as Passion. So now it's a 1v1 situation. Vaiels at half HP, now at 2 HP, and gets killed by KingDarien. Great first round from bigweenie.
Yeah, so sort of a messy pistol round out of both sides. A lot of missed shots, not as clean as we'd seen before. But they end up getting the job done. KingDarien with a 3k to close that one out. Really good anchor on that B side. And they're dealing with that pressure coming out from all sides quite well. Moving into the second round now, we still see some Swades out and about. Hopefully that fixes itself shortly. So we actually do have. I've seen some clarification. I was tagged in a post earlier that said like Swade is actually a member of Riot. We have a disconnect coming through, and I believe we've got a pause. I'm not sure what the reasoning is. So we might go check that one out with players. Just gonna find out what's happening on that front really quickly. So we've got a minute pause coming through. Just gonna let this one run out. See what's happening. I think yeah, 4 of them are actually disconnected. So I'll find out what's happening there.
So, how's chat going?
It's a lot of Swades. A lot of Swade. Yeah, so apparently it's due to if there's like something that's like overloading, whether if it's like lag or it's FPS drops, there's a placeholder for player names and everything. So by default, player names will be displayed as Swade, and they'll be shown with the loadout of like the Phantom or whatever.
Yeah, right.
Apparently there's some lag issues coming out on the side of Hearthstoners. So we're just finding out what's happening there. So again, sorry for the delay, guys, but bit of lag coming through on the side of Hearthstoners. They're looking to get that fixed, and they're all joining back now. So thank the Lucky Stars. Riot did implement that nice pause feature that we don't have to restart the entire lobby and remake the game. So that's quite good. But also fix your shit and get these Swades off the screen.
Gotta love Australian internet, that's for sure.
Yeah. How do you get a verified tick on Twitch?
Twitch?
Yeah.
No idea.
I'm gonna Google that.
Maybe if you become a Twitch like a
How
partner
to
or
get
whatever.
verified on Twitch, not TikTok. I don't care about that. Stream. Oh, it's a partner, yeah. Damn. But we did just hit affiliate, so on the way there. That's all I can say. Just waiting for the last player to rejoin now. So that is Sep. I think we'll be getting right back through. See a lot of spam this bikinis in chat.
Waiting on one player here, having a great time, just chilling. Flying around the map in spectator mode.
Oh yeah, let's check out some of the adjacent buildings again. So we've got that time. There's some weird slick one over here. There's that cat beauty place we talked about. There's the Happy Store in CT Spawn.
T, I believe you are needed. Information on something.
Alright, so it looks like they are they're having a bit of a connection issue to the server. So I think we're gonna back out into the lobby and we're gonna just they've agreed to give up the first round, so we're gonna go ahead and get that done. Joe Moto with the Prime, thanks mate. Appreciate that, and I think that gives us a second second emote now. So we're just gonna back out back into the lobby, and we are going to fix that now. I can't even leave. It doesn't even let me leave.
I'm up. Bit unfortunate, but got to deal with Riot Games sometimes.
Okay, so I think we are trying to. Oh, I can't even leave the match, dude. Yeah, so the.
Hit the fat Alt F4.
That's the Alt F4 there.
Oh.
Indie company.
Small indie company, by the way. Only
Alright,
makes one game.
since we've got some downtime, don't know if it's actually been set up. Yeah, I don't think it has. I think we're just trying to get back into remaking another lobby and trying to get that trying to get the second map for you guys underway.
Have you managed to get out, T?
Yeah, I've just quit the game and I'm reloading now. So
yep.
Try to get that going now. I'm really getting sick of some of these things that Kev is making. Kev is one of my moderators that is currently managing the giveaways. That might give you sort of a hint as to what I'm referring to now. For those in chat. Nope, I'm still in the game. Give me a sec.
Cool. Just remade the lobby, so I'll invite you whenever you're ready.
Yep, now I can leave. Cool. But so yeah, oh yeah, just invite me.
Yeah. Just to double check, I can't invite you actually.
I'm good now.
I've been invited. So mode, the options, it's just tournament and overtime on, correct?
Yep. So tournament mode and the other one. Oh, Sky with the primer. Thanks for that, mate. Really appreciate that. And Peanuts Yum also with the 100 earlier. Just while we're trying to get set up, I'm going to do a quick sneak peek of something that we're going to be doing later. So if you're in chat right now, you want to be spamming that, and this is only going to go. We're a bit premature on this one, but yeah. So that's only going up for a short second, so if you missed it, sucks for you. We'll be doing that a bit later with an ad read, however. So yeah, I think we are ready to get into. Back into the map number 2, which is split. So there has been agreement between the teams that they'll just quickly lock in, and the first round will go the way of bigweenie as it did before, I think.
Yeah.
And they'll try and replicate the same kills and whatnot. Got a bit of a hype train going here in chat. Level 1 hype train. So use some bits, sub or gift subs in the next 3 minutes 40. And
got any primers in chat?
primers in chat.
Alrighty. Select's taking a little bit longer than normal, but I thought we were gonna start. But you know, it's how it be.
So I think
bit of a sky rose going on in chat.
so we are getting back into our map number 2. Sorry for the delay, guys, but we are now ready to head back into the game.
Alright. So you have Suede versus Suede here. Everyone seems to have a Phantom on the first round, so looking like an even rifle round from both teams.
So apparently one of the team is still getting 100 ping. It's still getting lots of ping issues. I don't know what's quite going on. There is a lot of lag on one side apparently. They're all experiencing like 100 ping or thereabouts. I'm just gonna try to see what's happening. I think they're just trying to get this map up for themselves again. KingDarien with a crazy 4K.
It's insane.
And I think he's meant to also get that diffuse. Oh no, yeah.
Alrighty, so beginning of the map, we do see a bigweenie buying up 3 rifles and a 2 SMGs after that first round, that redo on the first round. Attack is just sort of veering around. Aeronox getting a nice kill onto Passion, opening up the round, but sees another player up on ramps. Just sort of duking it out, throwing a little bit back and forth. Aggressive teleport here coming out from him. He's the only player on A so far. The bomb is rotating through sewers to come maybe back him up. We've got some players coming up through the rope room, but there is some... we do have No Lives Matter up in that position who does drop down into that safe angle. Hopefully they check their corners, which they do. Aeronox gets a kill onto No Lives Matter. Now the attackers are on site. Bomb should be going down. 3v5 retake for the defenders here. So big Stanreey walling off that CT push. only leaving Heaven and A long people to push through. Aranox getting kill onto SM as well on that ramp position, and KingDarien also picking up a kill onto Vaiels, and Aranox closing out that round with a 4K on Starstep. So 2 nice rounds out of them. It was a gun round for them and a save for Hearthstoners here. So now we should be getting into the first proper gun round of the game.
So we all see those spams coming through in chat.
Cover going out.
Apparently Kev did mess up the thinger again, but
Starstep shooting KingDarien in the head there, opening up that round, getting a nice kill just outside that B garage area. So rest of attackers are just trying to get a return trade, but they haven't really seen anyone. We've got Passion holding A-ramps and Starstep as well holding that B garage position. So we've got 3 attackers in mid. Bomb is rotating through sewers to go assist them. Looks like the attackers are going to try get some mid control here. Smokes are going down yet again. Smoking off that A ropes position, looking like they're going to be pushing through onto B side through Heaven. Nice shock arrow does hit Valentine fairly heavily. He's only on 30 HP now. Aranox getting 2 nice kills out onto A site through the rope room, but he gets sniped back by Passion. Bomb going down. Valentine catching SM off guard, knife out. Passion getting a second one onto Stanley at that same position. Really well played by him. Getting a kill, falling back to another angle, waiting for them to challenge the angle, then falling back again after he gets that second kill. He's now sitting on site watching that.
Ooh.
Misses up the shot up onto Heaven, throwing hot hands down, healing himself up, getting another one onto Valentine, catching him off guard in elbow. Attackers are running out of time here. They've got 12 seconds on the clock and they haven't got control of the bomb. Starstep getting last kill on Zëphyr, closing out that round, bringing it back. So really well played by Passion there, getting that, catching the attackers trying to push that Heaven position off guard. Getting a couple of nice kills for doing that. So coming on to round 4 right now, score 2 to 1 in favor of bigweenie. Sorry. Couple of plays coming out. Valentine getting an early kill onto Vaiels in that upper mid position. Our drone coming out in mid, trying to spot someone out, going through the smokes. Not sure if it caught out SM or not, but yes it did. It hit him with the recon darts. They know where he is. 3 players still in mid. Looks like KingDarien is pushing through to B garage, but Starstep is there with that orb, holding that position.
Not able to connect with that no-scope. Passion does end up going down in this round. From the shadows, from Aranox does come out, teleporting himself into that A elbow position with the bomb, and the plant goes down. Neurosaf comes out as well, revealing the last couple of players. No lives into trying to peek that monitor's position, but now he's sort of stuck between a rock and a hard place. Valentine staring into that smoke. Oh, this is a real tough situation. They're both gonna meet each other in that smoke. No Lives Matter gets the better end of that trade. Player in that elbow position now gets walled off. 1v3 now for No Lives. He's got Showstopper available. I don't know if he'll choose to commit that, but he's got 3 players to find. With not a lot of time left. The swing comes out from Stanreey on side. Good refrag from him. But yeah. We saw Valentine open up that round with a nice shot into that mid, which was Vaiels, I believe. So again, we're seeing a lot of contention in that mid area.
So looking like Hearthstoners here are going to go for a bit of save, not quite having a good economy right now, but guns are still out for the attackers here. So beginning of the round, we have 3 players in that mid position from the defense, only 1 person on A and 1 person on B. So obviously optimizing for that, vying for that mid control. after realizing it's quite a powerful tool because they've lost that mid control in the last couple of rounds, and it's really proved devastating to them. SM getting 2 nice judge kills on Zëphyr and Stanley, but Valentine trading back, getting SM in return. Passion then also getting the kill back onto Valentine. So
now this round seems winnable. All of a sudden, the bomb has been dropped. You're now in a 4v2. That Omen is also really low. Tagged down by that orbital strike that was committed earlier. This round has suddenly turned all topsy-turvy. Before they had only shotguns and pistols, but now they've found some they've recovered some rifles, and now they've got the bomb down in mid as well. Now the onus is on the T side to go and recover that bomb, and they have to find something and make it happen soon. Aaron Rocks with only 11 HP to work with. KingDarien with that AWP as well. Not very good for clearing out these tight corners that the opposition is hold. Lots of crossfires being held right now. Starstep opting to hold a longer angle with the judge, so we'll see how that plays out for him. There is a weak player. Doesn't look like the offense is probably going to save this round with their positioning in their sort of relative inaction.
Yeah, great by Hearthstoners this round to have those 3 players mid and managing to shut down any vie for mid control that bigweenie would try and do, and got them the round in the end. So well played by them. And that's it. Thrifty coming out for Hearthstoners. We'll also end that round after picking up 2 rifles from those bodies that they killed. So pretty profitable round for them. That's can't do maths. I was trying to double 2900, but I can't do that.
I've been asked to hydrate a couple times, so I'm just gonna wait for. I'm gonna get some more water at the end of this upcoming round. Do see some rifles. Zëphyr has to go back onto that Spectre though. Their economy is a bit damaged, but the CT side's starting to build a bank for themselves now as well. 2 players sitting at the 4,000 dot. SM with that AWP, trying to find the opening frag for his team. Really powerful positioning out of him, but Aaron Rocks might even find the drop onto it. That dart coming out. Now the fast play does push that player out of mid. So now we've got Vaiels holding onto that rope position still. SM with a nice wall. Might give him an opportunity to start re-holding that angle in mid. Aaron Rocks is trying to creep up and maybe find this player who's holding this angle. Oh, it's really about who shoots first. Start spraying through that wall now. He's decided he's had enough of that. Vaiels still opting to hold that super passive angle, just waiting for players to take contact. Meanwhile, Aaron Rocks still trying to work his way up mid here. Trying to find that pesky Sage who's currently sat himself in a nice angle. Swinging out just at the perfect time, manages to catch Aaron Rocks with a flash out. And now they know that they have to make something happen. Starstep right on the other side of the smoke, finds one, repositions, doesn't allow the trade to come in. And that forces Stanreey to just come swinging out wide, and bomb drop now. KingDarien finally does manage to find that player, but he's traded out immediately. And Nolivesmatter picks up the last player in that mid. Solid defense once again, really holding onto that mid-map control, and I'm gonna go get some water so I can continue to hydrate.
Sure thing. Yeah, really well played by Hearthstoners there. We're looking like we might have a little bit of maybe just a light buy or a save coming out for the attackers here. So it's not quite enough money on the bank for all players to be buying up this round. So yeah, it does look like they're going to opt for that save now. Beginning of the round, they have 3 players pushing up into these mid positions. Early smokes coming out into top mid. SM has got that hard operator angle as he did last time. And he finds a kill onto Valentine. Hunter's Fury coming out from Starstep. Doesn't manage to find anyone, but it's pushed Stanley back up off this angle. Starstep pushes up, gets that, misses the shot onto Stanreey. And forces him back. So we also have nolivesmatter on a super aggressive flank here. He's not going to push all the way through the T site by the looks of it, but he might just miss Arinox, who has got the bomb. Looks like they are going to meet each other, and nolivesmatter drops Arinox. He also gets a spike at the same time, so this round has just gone completely in the opposite direction for bigweenie, and nolivesmatter gets the last kill around. Well played to Hearthstoners there, and nolivesmatter getting that really aggressive flank, catching Arinox off guard.
Yeah, so once again, SM able to pop off with that orb. They love playing with their orb. Starstep also likes to use that weapon as well. We can see he's finally managing to get some of that work done in mid. Able to pick up, what was it, like 3 kills from that position in B Heaven. So they've really got to find a way of neutralizing him from this position. Red now available, so is the Showstopper and the Phoenix ult. See if any of those are committed this round. Vaiels just spraying through that smoke, and Stanreey now to cut off those players. Wall raise early. Ray's actually tagged down quite low from an earlier gunfight, I believe. The Sage is the Sage is rotating over to give her that heal. They're giving up some of that mid-map control for once. Passion with a nice shot onto Aaron Rocks though. That swings the man advantage in their favor.
Have got the attackers looking like they're going to go for a bit of a mid play here. They've got 3 players in that mid position currently and 1 person on A. Looks like are going to slowly rotate through Suez here, opting to go out to where they know that there's probably a couple more players in the mid position. Maybe try and get a nice push through A short or A ramp, sorry. A main or A ramps. Smoke's coming down, pushing up onto A ramps. Ray's using that the showstopper there. Hasn't fired it off just yet, but is looking for that one player.
Oh, nice shot
Fires
from Valentine.
Gets Stanley.
Nice shot from Valentine though, sends that runner back straight back to where he came from. Starstep with a nice orb shot, and that drops the spike out in heaven. Starstep just holding that line with the operator.
Gun here.
Just daring players into his sights. Not able to find the flick, but Zëphyr is getting pinched now, manages to find one, but Passion's right there with the flank. He shoots them as well. 5-3 now for Hearthstoners as we move into the last 3 rounds of this half. Or last 4 rounds, rather.
Yep.
3 ultimates available on the side of bigweenie. Very execute heavy abilities as well. They still haven't managed to crack the defense in mid, so. And with this low buy, they're just looking to push into B fast now. Valentine's Sky Smokes do come out. Sona Recon bot reveals a lot of them. That shock dart does a lot of work onto them. Starstep, but he's only got an Orpheus, so he switches to the classic. Manages to find the first. Second player low, finds him through the smoke with that shot. Third in the round for him. Really good stuff. Tons of flick onto Stanreey, and now it's all down to Zëphyr on his own. Starstep begging for that ace.
Stealing the ace.
Yeah, but it's stolen away from his teammate, but crazy hold from him with only... really good stuff from him to deal with all that pressure and find out those close gunfights with that operator.
Attackers looking like they're going to go for the opposite push here, looking towards an A. There's only the Rays on the A so far. There's 3 people in mid, but that rope position is easy just to quickly rotate up into heaven. So looks like smokes are coming down onto A main, and Omen teleport going through to elbow. Really aggressive teleport here. Doesn't see anyone on site. They push all the way through. Rays blast packing into elbow. Is spotted by Valentine, gets picked up. So that's a rifle down for them. Cypher ultimate coming down, revealing the last 3 defenders here. Spike planted. SM gets a nice orb onto KingDarien. Last 2 players are coming through CT, but Aranox is there. He misses his spray onto Starstep, who just turns around and whips onto him. Hunter's Fury coming out from Starstep, trying to find someone. Just misses a few players. Doesn't get any tags, so he's just looking for those last 3 players. Vaiels gets a kill onto Valentine. The second one onto Zëphyr. So now it's a 1v4 situation because that res was being used and Starstep gets the last kill of the round onto Stanley. So really good retake from them.
Okay, so 7th round on the board now for Hearthstoners. And they're really setting the pace again. Starstep now leading his team, 12-4 for him. And yeah, each player just taking turns, stepping up for their team and delivering big results.
Revealing area.
Alright, so we're moving into the 11th round of this half now. Starstep with that recon drone. Oh, the L drone does spot one. Trades come out in mid. SM though getting the better of that and winning that one out for his team. Aaron Rock's trying to make things happen. Bringing it back into a 3-on-3. SM does not have his Resurrect available, whereas Stanreey does, so he's looking to revive a team player for him. His side, but SM manages to lurk through the smoke, but Aaron Rock takes him down 3 in the round for himself now. Finally cracking open that mid-angle. Starstep though on the B side has that operator, and then just feeding it. Paint shells out from No Lives does also find that Brimstone. And now KingDarien finds a player with his knife out.
Headshot.
Not sure what No Lives is sort of doing there. Maybe wasn't expecting him in that exact position. Now he's going on, running out onto the A side, knowing that Starstep was playing that B area earlier. Bomb going down. Starstep might want to look for a rifle here and get that added versatility. KingDarien with a smart reposition spots that player now.
Out of charges.
So this reposition is used. I don't think Starstep's quite realized it. And he might get shot in the side of the head. Good spray. And does convert that into a 4th round for bigweenie. Looking to tie this up. Bring the round a bit closer as they move into the second half of this map too.
Yeah, last round of the half. Full buy from everyone. Want to use everything here. There's no ultimates available just yet. No lives matter in Vaiels. The only players that are sort of close on defense. We only have one person close to his ult. That's Aaron Rock, sorry, on attack. So no ultimates really available for anyone here. Start around. Do see 3 players vying for that mid position on attack. Only 2 players on defense in mid up here. Blind's going through an early smokes, looking like they want to go on the aggressive. Nice ball coming out from SM, slowing it down just a little bit, but doesn't quite block off the position up into heaven. Starstep gets a nice kill onto Darien, but Stanley picks up SM in that mid, position. Vaiels getting a nice shot onto Aaron X.
Nice orbital strike as well. That's going to force 3 players into the back of that position. Manages to find Valentine as well with that one. Passion kills out another player on the other side of the map, and all of a sudden, Stanreey's on his own, and the bomb's dropped out in no man's land. He's got players boxing him in now, and they're clearing him out. Passion with a nice shoulder peek onto him, and takes him out, bringing this half to an 8-4 scoreline for themselves as they move on to the offense. Lot of pressure coming out early on. They ultimately weren't able to find too much success into those later rounds, and yeah, really good capitalization out of the side of Hearthstoners. Give themselves a comfy scoreline of 8-4. They look to defend. I've still got the scoreboard bugged. Don't know about you.
I do as well this time round, so won't be able to comment on economies this time, but nice set shock recon arrow coming up from Zëphyr. That doesn't reveal anyone though.
So
out there.
See a lot of pressure coming out towards mid already. Yeah, those paint shells getting a nice tag onto Aaron Rocks, dropping into about just over half HP. Peaks now coming out. They're trying to. There's a lot of smoke going down in this mid position. You can just see everyone's just spamming through each of them, trying to find any damage that they can. Stanreey? Has he snuck through? Oh no. It was just a funny silhouette. But now they're trying to get some balls in. Stanreey finds the first kill of the round now. A lot of bullets being thrown around, but Passion snuck out onto the A side with all that mid control. He just found A main left completely exposed, and he might be able to actually find a really nasty flanks here. Vaiels manages to get onto the site with that bomb being planted now. Passion's got a huge amount of opportunity here. Finds that player almost. Flicks away at the wrong time though. Aaron Rock capitalizes off of that one. 4-on-3 now. Retake has got to come out fast. Here we go. Aaron Rock's leading the charge. Bit of a visual bug once again. Zëphyr picks up one. Aaron Rock slowing down his shots, runs out of bullets. Vaiels picks up his teammate, and now 1v1. Vaiels against Aaron Rocks. And unable to get the better of one that time. And the pistol round goes to the side of Hearthstoners. as we move into the second round now, I'll just quickly flick through all the players, so sorry to our viewers. Looks like we have mostly a full save coming out of the side of bigweenie, a couple of shorties maybe, and rifles and galore on the side of... Oh, nice satchel charge. I don't know. Oh no, that was a friendly satchel charge, I believe. Yeah. But oh, quick straight through the smoke by Valentine there. Not sure what he was doing there. Just sort of donating that kill over. No lives with the stinger. Through that, finding that player in the monitor's position. KingDarien getting cameraed a little bit there, and no lives just comes out with that. HLing himself a little bit more now. Wants to get some more ability damage onto his team. Not sure if that adds recon rating. In fact, Stanreey found through the smoke. Low lives with 3 in the round with that stinger. And it's all onto Iron Rocks, who's got that shorty. Maybe he can find himself a cheeky kill or two. But probably not able to find a round win here for his team. Which will mean that Hearthstoners will be advancing into 10 and 4. Oof.
Dome's passion, but isn't
bad.
quite enough to get him.
Barely. I think that only did 100 damage. So he would have missed half the spread of that shotgun blast. Bit unfortunate, but what can you do? You paid 200. You pay what you get. Well, you get what you paid for, sorry. And he paid $200, and he didn't quite get 200 points of damage.
So should be a... Can't verify, but it should be a gun
I'm
round
flicking between
now
all the
for both
players.
sides.
Yep. So it looks like bigweenie have bought their rifles this round, whereas the offense, who did have their flawless round, sticking to some of the weapons that they had originally. I think SM did upgrade, or I think he might have had a last one. It's too hard to tell, honestly. KingDarien now. Solo holding this B site. Not too much presence from the CT side in that mid. They're not looking to really contest that. SM does find that player now who did late peek. And that's the Sage with all of your utility gone. Right off the bat. KingDarien looking to peek Starstep here. This might be a dangerous fight, because if he goes down, this side is open for the taking, and the bomb is here too. Smoke comes out from Iron Rock to relieve some of that pressure. Now he knows the player's there. Starstep with that recon bolt isn't able to spot anyone. Showstopper committed out of No Lives Matter. This is going to be a huge kill if he can find it. KingDarien rotates out, finds a player, but the Showstopper just grants you that free kill. But his teammates have fallen, and No Lives now. Where that Stinger finds the first, but Valentine's there with the trade. And that third round of this half goes also in the favor of bigweenie. Really quickly gonna flick between all the players. Gonna do that again actually, but I think they've bored yet. Okay, I think they're opting for a safety. Yeah, light pistols it looks like. So yep, all light pistols on the side of the attack. Passion has opted for Phantom, so I think he might have had a little bit more money in the bank. I'm just looking to equalize that with the rest of his team. So Zëphyr, we know, loves playing this Heaven position. So when he sees this push come out, he's gonna back off into this corner next to Heaven, and he's gonna spam some shock darts. He's gonna spot out these players, pull out the shock darts, and start spamming those. Yep, just as we see now. There's 1 and 2. Does find a lot of damage onto No Lives Matter, bringing him down to 20 HP, so he's going to be asking his Sage for that heal quite soon, and that's effectively nullified the push towards A. Great utility out of Zëphyr to slow that push right down. And I've run into that too many times in custom matches, so that's how I know what he's going to do. Loves playing that really tight angle, so you can almost expect if he's playing A side, he's going to be sitting in that corner probably 9 times out of 10. Yeah, really, Sova really powerful in that position as well.
Well, I just want to note that Hearthstoners, they sent 3 players over onto B side. Valentine doesn't get a kill onto Starstep, and Anox also gets one with Vaiels, but they sent the 3 players slowly out onto B and left 2 onto A, pretending to do the fake, trying to maybe catch the defenders over rotating here. But
really trying to reach out onto the side.
Valentine's really holding this side and getting 4 kills for that round. That was huge.
Yeah. Really nice peeks from him. Good crosshair placement and good spray control to convert 4 kills into a round for himself.
does look like everyone has got a premium rifle here. No operators or anything, but
Smoke's down.
Alrighty, so 10-6 is your scoreline as we move into another bit of a mid control. I think they've... I'm just going to quickly flick on to all of the players. This is insane. Alright, so... Okay, so I don't think Passion actually had extra money last round because he's on default to his Jared, so he clearly bought a bit out of sync. Starstep with a nice peek, but Aaron able to get the better of that one. Traded out, trades coming in left and right. Nice Brim ultimate usage out of Valentine. I think he's caught himself in that actually. So a bit of a miss positioning out of him. Yet commits honorable seppuku. And now they still end up winning that trade. 2v3 now. SM has res available, turns away just at the wrong time, gets absolutely timing, but he's a CSGO player, so he's probably used to that by now. Probably a bit of death slamming going down on his side. Yeah, they've really blocked in this player in Vaiels. He's got to make his way onto the other side. KingDarien, will he get cleared out? Crosshair's a bit high, but he manages to readjust for that peak. 3k in the round for him. Good showing, bringing this all line up just a bit closer, and we're now sitting at 10-7. So we are now on round 18.
Oh, this is a nice spot.
So that Brimstone ult was I didn't actually see what it managed to do aside from taking himself out in that other play, but somehow they managed to come out on top of that exchange.
bit of an interesting one, but
yeah, bit of panic maybe coming out on the side of him. I do know that they are having a bit of there is a server issue where everyone's playing at 100 ping. Not sure what the cause of that is. We have a fast A play now coming down. I think they've got they're on pistols this round, yeah. So Grim ultimate now forces that player back into elbow. That is KingDarien. He's gonna swing out wide now, finds the two players under heaven. Spray going a bit wild, and he's out of bullets now. That Vandal. Bit more firepower, but harder to control recoil, and nice bullets in the chamber. Stanreey there, though, able to bail him out. And now it's Starstep, 1-on-4. Sheriff from the ropes position might be able to actually get the drop onto a player here. Aaron Rock swinging out. Well, they're just teasing me. Come on, peek out, one of you. I don't think Aaron Rock has actually realized he's come up the ramp in the ropes, in fact.
Yeah,
I think that really, might be the case.
They might have just missed each other, so everyone's
KingDarien's
not quite
kind
sure
of
where
sniffed it
everyone
out.
is.
He's shoulder peeking that angle. Starstep able to spot him, and now they know definitely where he is. They know he's... You see the danger pings going out. There's that player coming back onto him as well. Starstep unable to find the head of Aaron Rocks. Just takes him out. 10-8 now.
bigweenie really doing some work here, bringing it back.
Yeah, able to hang those
Winning
rounds
4
together.
rounds in a row, really well played. Just constant pressure for them, not over rotating, playing it well, reacting, getting nice retakes. So really starting to show a bit of skill here, which is good to see. So we do see everyone now with a premium rifle of some kind. Beginning of the round, we have 3 players from the attackers, maybe 4, looking to go for that early mid position. Have smoked, early smokes have come out, and
Front it back is available. Passing in its positioning once again is signaling that he wants to maybe utilize this. So, if there was any round, yeah, here it comes. So he's knife out, straight up there, curveball to blind out Aaron Rocks, but he's immediately sent back, and no trade is able to come into that ultimate. So sort of wasted there almost, I'd say, but they do manage to force Aaron Rocks back out, so it's not a complete waste. Manages to get that bit of control into this area. Aaron Rocks might be able to find the timing onto a couple of players. Nice. Not of this great, but oh, nice conversion into those 2. Good recovery from him to find those. Starstep now finds that player. That smoke did come down. Showstopper out from No Lives Matter. He's got to find this entry. Nice usage of those satchel charges to get almost sneak out onto the side. Finds KingDarien. KingDarien brings him to 40 HP, but isn't able to find that kill. And all of a sudden, the managed round just swung the other way. Hunter's Fury came out as well. I don't believe it found any kills. From the shadows comes out. Aaron Rock's now into the aiming position. I think they're ready for this. They have that player next to that monitors. That is No Life. Finds the spray onto him.
SM did hear that ding from the Omen ultimate, so he knew he was going to be coming from that T-sided A main somewhere along there. So now it's a 1v3 retake for Zëphyr.
Yeah, and he's given up his positioning with that recon bolt, so... And I have to relocate. Starstep is holding him though. He comes up. Oh, good readjust from Starstep. And that gives them their 11th round now. Finally able to find their first, oh well, their first after those initial rounds. So they're trying to break the CT economy here, but after winning 4 rounds, the defense's economy is looking really strong and they're able to still buy up rifles. I'm guessing, I'm gonna actually just make sure that's correct. Yep. It's like, oh no, Valentine's not bought up yet. Check back on him later. Come on, man. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, rifles all out on the side of bigweenie. But both teams finding it sort of difficult to get into this mid area. Both Sages have been there for when on the defense, and yeah, Sage really good at denying a lot of that area control. Finally, we're seeing a bit more, nice shot. Nice opening tool from Aaron Rocks and Stanreey as well with a peek. Those two combining for 2 and bringing this into a 3v5 situation. That was also the Sage that went down. So Resurrection unable to be used. No Lives does find an entry onto the A-Ramp's position. KingDarien unable to find the kill onto him as he crosses out in the open. Missed opportunity there. Fire does go off, but that's the boom bot. So it does head into the monitor's position. The rotation looks like it's coming through. Rune Zone creeping through that mid with a bomb. Maybe a bit of an over-rotation. Valentine's still in this heavy position, but his mid is exposed almost. He's got to turn around fast and make sure these players aren't coming out of B main. Starstep with that orb. He's trying to find that entry.
KingDarien does have a camera up on that side. He does spot them exactly where they were coming up through the garage. So they're quickly rotating over, making sure just that they can't get that bomb down before that timer is up. Only one player. With all players, 3 players pushing up now. Stanley getting nice kill and no lives. Last 2 players are on site, but so is Valentine. Stanley gets a 3rd one onto Starstep, and Stanley gets a 4K. Absolutely insane out of him. Getting last kill onto Vaiels. Really well played by them.
Yeah, that was just a galore of missed timings and bad opportunities. Whiff spray from, I think it was the Brimstone. Don't remember who it was, but there was just some wild sprays going on. Players coming out at the wrong times. Stanreey manages to find the AWP, but then runs out of bullets or something. Which then forces the planter to get off, which was Starstep brother, to get off of that, kill his teammate, and then he finally reloads his gun and finishes off that kill. So, sort of just like a lot of fumbling going around. Again, they are playing on 100 ping. I believe there's a bit of a server issue. So hopefully that's cleared up next game. Bit unfortunate that they have to play in less than ideal conditions. Nice cover from Passion through that smoke does give him that access into sort of a bit more into mid. Hunter's Fury now from Zëphyr. Finds the tag onto a player, manages to drop him too. That's again SM with that resurrect that he's not able to utilize for another round.
So, looks like the attackers are going to go through this B garage position, just waiting out these smokes. Vaiels has got either some smokes or the ultimate ready, not quite sure what he's prepping here.
The timing of Valentine's Molotov is crucial here.
Great Molotov out of here, doing plenty of damage to Vaiels. He is sitting in that smoke, he hasn't been spotted. Vaiels misses him, Valentine getting him, but Starstep spraying through that smoke, killing Valentine in return. Bomb is being planted by Starstep. KingDarien slowly pushing up with that AWP on CT, gets 1 kill onto Starstep, doesn't see misses a shot onto No Lives, but No Lives also misses shots, throws out that satchel charge, getting that last kill around. Well done to them.
Yeah, and they are able to find match point now for themselves in round 22. Looking to... I don't know if the CT economy is broken yet, honestly. I cannot tell you. Aaron Rock's still able to afford a gun, KingDarien able to afford a gun, Valentine is good, Stanreey is good, and Zëphyr is also good. But it does look like they're
not too much
honestly
of a
can't tell.
disadvantage
It always says 300 credits in the bottom right, and I don't think that's correct.
Just want to say, Vaiels looks like he's going to go for an early Brimstone ult here. Does not end up doing it, but he had the HUD open in order to do it. Drops a spike down.
Yeah, so
pushing.
we'll see if Vaiels does decide to commit that ult later on. Smoke's coming down into the top of mid. Yeah. So really different approaches we've seen to fighting for mid on the defense. Really aggressive out of the side of Hearthstoners, whereas bigweenie really opting for these slower pushes. Stanreey, nice frag onto Passion. He was trying to flash himself through the smoke. Yeah, so we're seeing the passive setup look really different approaches to how they're doing it. Really passive stuff out of bigweenie, giving them a lot of those angles early on, and not choosing to challenge with orbs. So pulling rifles out and rocks, though, finds that player sitting up at the small box. Stanreey also with his own, able to heal himself as well, and earns himself that resurrection. Now it's a 2v5 no lives matter. Able to win out that duel. That was a crucial kill if they wanted their way in this round. Finds a kill, but oh, the spray does go a bit wild as he was on burst. Starstep with that orb. I think they know where he is, so they're just sort of spamming through that smoke. He's got to recover the bomb that's been dropped, and with half a minute on the clock, the likelihood of winning this round is ticking down. Double smoke, he spots that player for a second. Valentine through the smoke with that stim beacon is, yeah, with the combat stim, he's able to take him out. 12-10 now.
bigweenie got 3 ultimates available this round, but 4 ultimates as well available for Hearthstoners here, so hopefully we see some of them being used now, trying to get some sort of advantage. Resurrect available both teams, as well as both Brimstone ultimates, I forget what it's called, but yeah, hopefully we'll see some of them being used this round.
Looks like they're just opting for a really fast A push this time. No runner back is yet available. He's 1 point away from that. Aggressive push out from Valentine. I believe he switched up his positioning, in fact. Ooh. Hunter's Fury unable to find any players. Valentine with a nice opening frag onto No Lives Matter. That's the raise, and she had Showstopper as well. That's a huge ultimate loss now.
Resurrect still is available, but they have Sage has not. Sage is not close to that body in order to do the resurrect.
I just wonder if you've noticed, but they've really switched up their positioning in terms of players this round. Stanreey's no longer in that mid position. Valentine's also rotated off of B, so I'm not quite sure why they decided to switch that up, but it has happened, and access has been granted to B Heaven because they lost that player in mid. Whoa, good orbital strike. I think it finds 2 players almost, basically, yeah. Starstep with 1. Able to find a headshot, but located by Tripwire, and he's immediately capitalized upon. And now it's all on to Passion, who's only got a ghost to his name.
1v3 does not have the bomb. Looking pretty dire here. They did have an eco round this round, knowing that probably better off just to save it for this last round, because this is where it gets interesting. Because the score is 12-11, if bigweenie do win this round, it score so we go into match overtime mode. Sorry, so each player gets 5,000 at the start of each round and loses all guns from the previous round. So on rounds like these, you want to spend everything when it's 12-11, because if bigweenie win here, it forces them. Forces the overtime mode.
So we'll get into that if we do reach that a little bit. Orbital strike committed early by Vaiels. But the picks are just coming through. KingDarien and Valentine combined for 2, setting it into a 5v3 situation. Resurrection is available from SM, but he's not anywhere near either of these players that went down, and Aaron Ross is able to kill off Vaiels as well. Good ultimate from Passion. Whoa, low client FPS from him. His PC's going to absolute shit right now. That's not mine. As you can see, we're fine on the other side of the map. Both resurrects coming in though. Ult's just being thrown out, as you did mention. It is the last.
Great teleport from Aaron X, catching out Starstep and SM. That was absolutely huge out of him, because they already checked that position and nobody was there. So he used that ultimate to get them off guard, and Stanley gets the last kill onto Passion. So now we're going into overtime. Everything will be reset.
Yeah,
and
so
each player will be given $5,000.
So this is a little bit different to how we were doing in the round of 8 matches. So we are using the new competitive overtime settings. So every player will be granted 5,000 credits. They'll be set to 4 points away from their ultimate. Oh, the scoreboard's fixed, dude. Oh, it's only 3 points. They wrote that wrong in the patch notes. Yeah. So each player will be set 3 points away from their ultimate, and the first team to now win 2 rounds, I believe it is. I hope you set that up correctly. It doesn't look like it has been. Look at the scoreboard. It's okay. It might be just a scoreboard thing, that an oversight from Riot. But yeah, they'll alternate attacking, defending each round, and the first team to string 2 of those rounds together wins all. Fast play out towards mid, but the Raze is there, and just all those offensive capabilities from her coming into play, and she just managed to also find a kill onto the Brimstone. So that's a lot of utility gone now. I think he might have still had a couple Sky Smokes. The CG side has opted for 2 ult here, so light utility on those 2 players. So we probably won't see too much an Owl Drone on Starstep because he did afford that light armor. Yeah, so only a shock dart for him. No life finds a player Stanreey with a refrag though.
There they are.
Step 4, nasty peek on the KingDarien, and that brings it into. I think the scoreboard's fucked though. Yeah, scoreboard bugs it. Not the scoreboard. The spectator numbers is wrong again.
Yeah.
So, God, I just can't get it right. Can't get it right. Alright.
So now we're in overtime match point. Everyone's back on 5,000.
Yeah. So just to reiterate, you need to find 2 rounds in a row here in order to win overtime.
So attack and defense has been switched, correct?
Yes? No? No. What? No? I can't tell anymore.
Okay. No, because Passion's on
it
attack
didn't even
now,
switch.
so yeah, they have switched over, yeah.
Wait, have they?
So,
I thought Race was on defense before. Oh no, yeah. The scoreboard's just messed up. Oh my gosh.
Scoreboard's busted. Alright, so getting in the game, KingDarien opens up the round, getting kill onto Passion in B garage.
Okay, 6 and 7 are swapped around, I'll tell you that much. 3 and 4 are swapped around. Oh no, 3 and 5. 3 is correct now. 6. I think it was 6 and 7 was swapped around.
God to love it.
Oh no, now it's correct. It's all correct now. What is going on with this incredibly well-made game?
Riot just can't seem to get anything right, to be honest. Like.
Alright, so anyway, let's get back to casting the game. 5v4 situation now. And they've... Wait, I can't tell who's winning. Okay, the offense is currently on 13 rounds, yep.
Yes.
So, not the worst thing in the world.
Hearthstoners are on 13 rounds, right? Yeah. They have match point.
Yep, Stanreey with a bit of a wild spray.
No lives trading back. Aronok's also getting killed onto Starstep now. So now it is a 2v4 situation.
Wait, so that just flipped really quickly, didn't it? Oh no, it didn't.
Huh?
No. Scoreboard's so... It's messing me up, man. I realize manages to find one, but flanked immediately. SM with a nice orb shot. Now he's stuck behind the side. 1v2, getting spammed through the wall, down 98 HP, finds a headshot, but KingDarien puts him out of his misery. And we're all tied up again, once again at 13-13. Side switch again. You have bigweenie on the offense. I wonder how long this is going to take for us to finish.
Oh my god. Might go on for a little bit. But let's see how we go. Running a bit overtime here. Aronok sitting on 29 kills as well. So he's doing huge work for his team here for bigweenie. Beginning the round, looks like the attackers are going to go for a bit of an A push here. 2 players only on that A side. 1 on ramps, 1 on heaven. Early smokes coming out, pushing up through that A main. Players out on the side. Aronok's getting killed onto No Lives Matter, leaving.
No Lives really had to find some kills there if he wanted to his team succeed there. Unable to find any of them. That was all of that really important stuff lost. KingDarien also able to find SM. They might be able to find an advantage in overtime here now. 5v3 situation, 5v2 make that. Starstep now putting his shots into a recon drone and not enemy players. Passion also with an orb. So they're retaking this side with orb, so not really able to be versatile here. Does spot out that first player, and that tag, really good spy cam used out of KingDarien. He's looking to get this frag onto Passion, who is cam number 7 CAC if you're trying to find him. But KingDarien able to find that round, a flawless overtime round, but that doesn't matter because you still get $5,000 to spend next round. 13-14.
Match point in favor of bigweenie here.
Yeah, they're trying to bring this onto a map 3. They're really trying to hold on. Holding on for dear life. I've got Pub Gecko wants to get timed out. Sorry, I've got to do that.
So we see Hearthstoners opting only for 1 AWP here, 4 rifles, whereas bigweenie opt for the premium rifles as well as utility here. Lots of activity towards B garage. Nobody really caught out. Smokes going down and wall going out, tracking everything being used, pushing out straight onto this site. Passion getting a nice spray down on Aaron X. Now it's 5v4 situation. Bomb should be going down soon. No lives matter, I believe. Forgot that he had the bomb. KingDarien getting a nice kill onto Starstep. Bomb's going down now. Vaiels also getting a kill onto Zëphyr. Valentine getting 2 nice kills there.
Yeah, 2 huge kills out of him, and he's trying to push for the smoke to find that player. Molly does find the other one. I don't know if he really tells the enemy Phoenix that he just spotted. And he finally turns around, and they're able to close out map number 2, 15-13 in overtime, bringing us to a map 3 where hopefully the servers aren't as bad.
Jeez, really well played by bigweenie there. It was looking a bit stressful at that first round, after that first half, but they managed to bring it back and win 13-15. That's absolutely huge. Well played to them. Aronox dropping a 30 bomb, really doing some work that game.
Yeah, 30 bomb out of him. But that was out including non-regulation time, but still nonetheless quite impressive, putting his team on his back, and giving them that tight win over Hearthstoners. So guys, we are going to take a quick little break before we head into our map 3. We are running a little bit behind schedule, but stay tuned, and we will have the following series for you as well after this map 3 between Hearthstoners and bigweenie. So stay tuned, enjoy some tunes, and I'll hydrate during the break.
Wishing that I could run away with you. Imprisoned by fear, just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day? I don't know where you are, but I will find you. I will find you. and my fear just pull me away, pull me away. Secret fantasies of me. Will they ever see the light of day, light of day?
blinded by the light ahead. Thought about just what you said. Connecting lives is what you planned. After all, let's take a chance. Turning dust into diamonds. Turning love into guidance. A second chance, let us commence. That's what I love. The life I see.
Alright, so I think we are ready to get into map number 3, which is Bind. We are running a little bit behind on schedule, guys, and sorry for that, having some issues, but I think we are ready to go to our map 3, and hopefully their ping issues have been resolved. Not sure what is happening on the Riot servers end, but just seems to be happening at to the side of one of the teams. But yeah, so close map 2, unfortunately, yeah, the lag issue seems to be affecting a lot of the side of team Hearthstoners. So yeah, we've given them an opportunity to try and reset all of their systems, and hopefully they don't have too bad of a lag issue this game. Alrighty.
Do map rundown again. T did such a good job last time.
I think everyone's a bit sick of Bind, but I will pull up the map again for everyone that wants to, that isn't too familiar with that. I think I just messed something up as well while I was doing that. Alrighty, so there is, I'll look at Bind the map. So we have we have our 2 teleporters, as we all know about by now, so it allows for quick rotations from the defenders and the offense if they want to utilize those to get around the map a bit faster. A lot of contests. This will almost the same amount of contests you'll see on mid and Haven. We'll probably see on Bind this time on that A short position instead, as a lot of teams like to get control of this area, as well as maybe some pressure into that hookah area as well, depending on which site they like. We'll probably see those set takes come out towards the site once again, with a lot of smokes coming out onto the site, and so those smokes able to cut off those angles from shower and heaven, while players push out into the site, get the plant on the bottom left of the bomb site there. You can see I'm drawing the blue square, and maybe some players into the U-haul position to hold that side of the map as well. Does look like we are done with agent select and are now heading into our map number 3, which is Bind.
Burn. So we're in game.
Everyone's swayed.
Hearthstoners are on attack. We have SM on the Jet, Passion on Phoenix, No Lives Matter on Sage, Vaiels on Brimstone, and Starstep on Sova.
On the side of bigweenie, we've got Stanreey on Sage, KingDarien on that Zëphyr, and Rock69 on Omen, Zëphyr on Sova, and Valentine on Brimstone.
This is a nice spot.
So, start of the round, we have 2 players for defense on short, 2 players on B, and 1 player holding that showers position. Pretty standard layout. It looks like the attackers are veering towards this short position, maybe trying to do that early execute. Early smoke coming out from the Omen. Wall coming out from Stanley here. Really well slowing them down here. Smoke's going down. No Lives Matter getting first kill onto Stanley. Attackers are now out on site. Bomb isn't with the attackers right now, though. He's got to Starstep push out B short, but
yeah, but the kills do come through, and that does allow them onto that side. That Sage wall is still up, and Valentine is stuck right behind it. KingDarien now trying to help him take this U-haul position. Like I mentioned, this is the high contest. Oh my gosh! Come out! They've all just rotated out onto the B side. Crazy rotation from them. Really well thought out. No lives being left behind to just make fun. Frags onto those players, and he cleans up. He's got 4 in the round now, looking to complete the ace. Good recovery from him, but Zëphyr is dropped by Passion. What a crazy rotate from them. Just all deciding a snap called for them to decide to go into that teleporter, and yeah, good mid-round adaptation. Yeah, so now the CT side opting for a bit of a save. Two shorties coming out, trying to get those cheeky kills. Rifles on the side. Passion has opted for that early Phantom and light armor. So let's see what's happening.
Wall being used.
Yeah, so Zëphyr spots out those players. Sky Smoke's coming out now. KingDarien has to hold off that player in from his hookah positioning. Zëphyr smoked out, opts to fall back. KingDarien does manage to find that play with the capture. Wow, they actually both found some kills with that starting missile. And that actually forces a retreat. But they're taking the teleporter, and Vaiels just waiting there with a shorty. Finds the first player, tags up the second one as well. Actually picks him up as well. The pistol's coming in huge from them. Passion able to find the first. Stanreey, he's sort of just running the knife out, but now he's got to be aware of the positioning of Valentine here. Good flash, but the shorty in that position is going to be fatal, and yes it is. 3 kills with that weapon, and the thrifty does come out for them.
Yeah, really well played by bigweenie there. Winning a thrift round, you always like to see that. So, after buying up SMGs on that last round, Hearthstoners won't have much money to play with here. They probably, in fact, they will have to save here. Looks exactly like what they're going to do. Hearthstoners, on the other hand, picked up an SMG from last round. They also have a bit of cash to buy premium rifles for themselves. So hopefully they get another free round.
Smoke's down.
Alrighty, so Valentine now pushing into the bar Charles position. Looks to be getting a bit of an aggressive angle. Vaiels is sort of taking a leaf out of his book, sitting in the corner with a shorty waiting for those players to push in. KingDarien going to have also to be challenged by a shorty here. Here's that player hit the cage though, and I believe that's SM wisely decides to back out. Alright, SM trying to work his way into the hookah position. KingDarien holding further back onto the side with a rifle. Does look like the play will be going out towards B this round. Sky Smoke to delay a bit longer. We're about to cut off the angle, I'm not quite sure. Zëphyr with a nice kill. Falls further deeper into that position. Aaron rocks and KingDarien from the back of side. Chiming in as well. And now it's down into a 1-on-5 situation. Vaiels just runs through that. And sort of falls to that.
Yes, this should do.
So as we do move into the 4th round, we probably see some guns now. Sorry, I'm just trying to fix some things.
Gun rounds both sides here.
Yeah, SM on that orb. Hopefully able to pop off as he did in so many of those other maps. Alright, so bit of short A control going forwards. Aggressive push from Valentine's, but he's caught grabbing that ultimate orb, and Passion just capitalizes on that, pushes through, finds that player. He is walled off now, and the player is coming towards A shot. Aaron rocks, blind in hand, manages to catch out 2 SM though. Nice recovery from him to find that player, and now 4v2 for the defense. They've got to rotate in as the bomb does go down to that default truck position, as we see so often. KingDarien from heaven now, trying to work this retake. Well, that's another cool camp spot. Sprays out from him.
Spray's going down, no one really connecting. Passion getting a headshot onto KingDarien. Jinking Zëphyr, but not quite getting enough damage to get the kill. Zëphyr left on 10 HP, but it looks like he is just going to fall back and let Hearthstoners take out this round. There is a couple of people pushing him, so he might be able to catch him off, but No Lives Matter does end up getting Zëphyr at the end there. So after that round, both teams still have a bit of money to buy up rifles, so bigweenie won't be at too much of a disadvantage this round. Do see a lot of attackers veering towards B, so they might be looking to challenge this B long angle. Only one person on B right now, so they're making the right call here. They are sending the jet up to short, maybe just try and bait and switch, make them think they're coming somewhere from where they are not. Zëphyr is late coming into B site here. SM getting a nice opening kill onto Stanley on that short position, then rotating back to push up onto B with the rest of his team. Our drones do spot each other, so they know that everyone is there. Smokes are being dropped by Brimstone. A Hunter's Fury coming out from Zëphyr. They're not managing to connect with anyone by the looks of it. Starstep does push out, gets a kill onto Zëphyr. Now we have KingDarien hiding in that cubby position, getting one kill, but getting traded back instantly. Aeronox also getting a nice kill and an SM. Aeronox getting a second one for that round. Now it's a 1v2 situation with the last two players coming up from hookah, getting one nice headshot. Now it is a 1v1 situation with 49 seconds on the clock. SM's got plenty of time here. He's got plenty of time to run back all the way onto A site, get that bomb down over there. And Aeronox does have the his ultimate ready, so he should be able to the Omen ultimate to teleport straight across.
But he's teleported back.
Does hear SM take the teleporter back, catches him off guard, and he walks straight into Aeronox's crosshair, getting a 4K. Really well played by him, waiting it out and waiting for that bomb to get down before over-rotating. So, beginning of the round, do see save coming out here for Hearthstoners. A couple of players out on B long, pushing up. Jet ultimate coming out from SM. He misses the right click onto KingDarien, but pulls out the shorty and gets him in the head. So now they have got that hookah position. Zëphyr falling back to elbow. Aeronox teleporting into elbow as well. Doesn't see No Lives Matter boosted up onto that box there, waiting for that smoke to come down. Slow orb also going out from where Aeronox is. Valentine getting a nice pull onto Starstep. Hellfire coming down from Valentine. No. Yes, from Valentine. I'm not sure who that was, but kills going out. Yep. SM getting a nice snipe onto Valentine. Aeronox shooting through the smoke, getting SM who was tagged. One person left, they know where he is. Defuse going down, Aaron's getting that last kill, and bomb has been defused. Really good retake from bigweenie there.
Yes, 4-2 scoreline now for bigweenie. Aeronox off to a hot start, sitting at 9-2. Leading the server in frags. See, 2 ops now on the side of Hearthstoners. We know how proficient they can be with those rifles, so we'll see what they can do. Once again, SM looking to find that early frag, almost in fact finds him. No lives matter now.
Here.
Also trying to find that KingDarien. Opting to hold this angle into the showers, which in a passion challenges that it's going to be quite difficult. He does have his run it back available. I could use that as a free body to be thrown out onto the site. Sage wall utility does come out. It's shot down though. See where the play ends up going towards. Does look like it's sort of heading towards A though. A lot of utility being invested. SM finds a frag as well. Passion gets sent back. Stanreey with huge kills though. That's up from this covering position. He manages to hold the push up from that direction. Sort of getting spammed out. Nice curveball to find one, but Passion's there with a trade. Bomb now has to go down. They're running low on time. Nice Molotov to sort of delay that. Valentine's loses out on that trade. Vaiels, and now they've rotated all the way to B. Zëphyr out of position and unable to catch them in time. Both players dangerously low. Passion is starting to heal himself up a bit with that hot hand. Back up to 69 HP.
Smoke's down.
Nice.
Guy smoke. Teleporter.
Does he take the teleporter? Gets nice dink onto Passion there. But Vaiels is on 6 HP at this forward position. He knows exactly where Zëphyr is going to be coming from. Maybe you might wait for him to push out, get the defuse. He does hear him, Zëphyr making a lot of noise. Gets the kill onto Vaiels, and he has plenty of time to defuse. Well played by him. Just faking that defuse and holding that angle where he's more than likely going to be.
Yeah, 5th round now on the board for them. Does look like the terrorists, the T-side does have enough money to buy up again. One player might have to opt for some lighter weaponry. See a shorty, so I think they're going for another light buy round so that they can afford those AWPs again. We've got 5 standard rifles on the other side though, just Vandals and Phantoms all around. Heavy armor and a shorty for SM. Not quite at that Blade Storm yet, I believe. A single kill will grant him that, so he's maybe trying to collect this ultimate orb that is in showers. Valentine is there to contest it. But if he goes for this pickup, that shorty is going to come out huge. Here it is! Even gets off the bomb, but he's outdueled by SM, who manages to get that kill and bind his Blade Storm available now. Recon drone does button rotating. He's probably going to get a heal from the Sage here. And then he might pop that ultimate for some extra sort of firepower. Good smoke's coming out as well now. So that'll allow the plant to go down. Good wall as well to sort of cut off at that angle. Aaron Rocks now on the site has to find these players. Reinforcements are slowly trickling in, but it's a 3v4 situation. Finds the bomb planter, that was no life matter, but he's tagged down low. Now getting spammed down by Vaiels through the box. Good stuff from him. Lines up 2. And a 3rd coming in from SM. A fantastic eco round out of them. And they find their 3rd round and sort of break back though in that lost round.
Yeah, and it's another time the shorties really worked out for SM here, winning them around. So well played by him in that early kill onto Valentine. So big weenie here. I haven't really. Only a few players can buy here, so it looks like they're going to opt for a save, maybe buy in some form of armor, but full rifles coming out from Hearthstoners. Valentine pushing up aggressively into showers again, gets a shorty kill return onto SM, so it's revenge from last round. He also gets that gun that SM picked up off him last round. Another Hellfire coming out. Picks up No Lives Matter. Absolutely insane. Valentine with 2 kills so far.
Yeah, really nice awareness out of him to know that that sexual would be there, and that if he decided to use his ult in that positioning, he wouldn't have time to run in the opposite direction. Good kill, but Vaiels manages to pick that one up. And now we're back into a 3-on-2. Teleport's coming. Oh, just Molotov going through that teleporter to hit him. Action with a nice kill there, and that leaves KingDarien in a 1v3 with only a shorty in hand. I think he's trying to recover a weapon, yep, off of one of these bodies. And now it's a 1v3. Vandal, bomb going down on the B site. And this is a really crucial round for the side of Hearthstoners. I think the CT side will finally have to be on their last... Their economy will be on the last legs if they lose this round. Regardless even if they win, they'll be in really dangerous streets, money-wise. It's on KingDarien here to find all 3 kills, and he's unable to find any of them. Yeah, really nice peek out from Vaiels. Just drops that player, bringing it back to 5-4 in favor of bigweenie.
So bigweenie did save last round. Good on them for getting a few kills there. Looks like we'll probably have rifles coming up for their team now. Operator on SM again after getting killed last round to Valentine shorty.
Yeah, but... so you can see he really likes defaulting back to that AWP. He's saying, if you want a shotgun, I'm going to sit further back and just AWP you. We'll see what happens in this gunfight. Yeah. Valentine does have that Phantom. Oh, KingDarien, busy setting up utility, just gets picked off for free in a fast play out towards the B site. Zëphyr hears all of this going down. He needs to find a lot of kills, yeah, but he's unable to find any of them. And that just shatters the defense. No Lives Matter able to set up a really aggressive wall to stall the push as well. There it goes up in this round. is surely too difficult.
Passion spotting, Omen teleporting on top of that sage wall. Last two players from on the defense are coming from CT, so they're all in the right position to be watching them. The wall
Resurrect
is
is
still up.
available, but I think they're just going to back out, knowing that the chance of this retake is basically impossible. They're just going to look, as I said, they're looking flat broke right now, so they're going to try save these rifles and maybe scrap together some utility and stuff to buy into next round. Res is available from Stanreey. They have 4 ultimates available, so hoping to make a comeback in that one. So, all tied up at 5-5 now? Sorry, you go ahead.
Oh, that's exactly what I was going to say. The score's back to 5-5.
Yeah, all tied up at 5-5, so, yeah, Passion and Aaron Rock both sitting at 10 kills, and the rest of the server sitting at 8 or below. So, clearly, those two are the players to be watching. Yeah, Passion on that Phoenix, really high impact entries from him. Always, even in like, on other agents, we see he's got a lot of those high first blood numbers, or always involved in those opening engagements, so really aggressive player, and I love to see that he's still trying to keep that up even at such a tight scoreline. And yep, so his ultimate does come out here, swinging into that combi position, does get sprayed down, but that's what you're able to do with Phoenix. When you have that ultimate available, you're able to, and active, you're able to play a little bit more recklessly than you normally would be if you were another agent. But 4 ults still available on the defense. Oh, wide peek out from Aaron Rocks, and he just gets his head taken off. Resurrection is available, but that player is actually dropped. Nice purple out of Passion. Finds that player. KingDarien able to return 1. Neuro Theft comes out as well. Finds those players on site. Goes for that ultimate orb. But the plant doesn't quite come out. Zëphyr now with that Hunter's Fury. Wasn't able to see how many shots he actually got off, but it felt like he didn't land any tags at all. Passion in U-Haul, good smoke. Sees that player, come on! Oh, the Bucky barely doesn't kill him. Mauling out his own teammate here. Yeah, he can stand in that fight, but you certainly can. Now Zëphyr, 1-on-4. Going into U-Haul and finds the first player. And he finds any more. Headshot onto Starstep, but no lives matter. There with the trade. And, hey.
6-5 in Hearthstoners' favour right now. So,
okay.
Last round of the half. What was that, sorry?
So I just want to note, I don't think two players on the CT side have enough money to afford heavy armor and a rifle. So, as we've mentioned several times now, you do need $3,900 to afford yourself one of those Vandal or Phantom weapons, and then your heavy armor. So you can see already, KingDarien's opting for that Stinger. Valentine's dropped a rifle to his teammate and gone for that Bucky. So, yeah, so the economy did end up coming into play there, as they were burned out a little bit. KingDarien, the Stinger from this range is quite deadly though. He swings out, and the moment No Lives Matter puts his gun away to maybe throw out some utility, he gets dropped, but the Resurrect is here. Recon drone does come out as well. KingDarien maybe looking to re-aggress into that position, trying to find those players that were resurrected. Oh, when he does, Vaiels has his deposit. Clearly wasn't expecting that one. Passion does get a trade back, 4v3.
Stanley getting a nice headshot onto Starstep, who pushed up short. There's 2 other players there. He spotted one of them. Curveball coming out from Passion. Stanley getting second headshot, and Valentine killing off No Lives Matter with that Bucky at the end there. Good round from the defenders, ending the first half 6-6. So all tied up at the first switch over. My scoreboard is bugged yet again.
One isn't for the first time.
Well, looks like you're
so
on
that's all that matters. Finally won the coin flip onto my side. I've now got the not bugged scoreboard, so that's perfect. So we'll still have a decent viewing experience. So, a lot of utility investment out of both sides. A couple ghosts being bought out as well. Most of the defense opting for light armor and yeah, more heavy into that utility. Stanreey's got his wall as well to delay a push. We're seeing a lot of players postured outside of A for the offense here, and here they come. Keen to get these early peeks into U-Haul. Ooh, Valentine already tagged up. Not sure what he got hit by. I think it was a ghost headshot. That stripped him of his armor. And now they're trying to get some damage in. These are the sorts of situations where you'd like to maybe see a raise, because she can be really good at clearing out their evil position. Aaron Rocks gets some tags onto that Jet player in that Showers position, but she just falls back onto the side looking for a more passive position. Maybe running back to... Yeah, she's crossing over to her Sage to ask for that heal, and some utility comes out from the defense to allow for that rotation to come out.
So, attackers are here just sort of slowly walking out, maybe looking like they're going to go back onto B here. Now that two players are actually... No, one's going back, so the Jet rotated to B for that heal, as you said before, but has rotated back. Now they are... attackers are running over to the B site,
but
making lots of noise. They hear where they are.
Yeah, but look at this. No lives matter. It's 30 seconds left. You still get the wall, so he's going to be able to cut off that hookah window. And now Push only is coming in from that long position. Starstep and No Lives combining for kills. The wall finally does get knocked down. Right click's not able to come through. Valentine finds that kill. 3v3 now. Good curveball out. Allows him out on the side. Blind's a lot of plays.
Getting a nutty headshot onto Valentine.
Blind comes out. The bomb is still yet to... Oh, it's gone down now, actually. Aaron Rocks finds one. SM finds one. Passion also able to collect the other kill. Bomb... The fuse comes through. Really well played from No Lives Matter there, in fact. Yeah, able to hold onto that wall for so long. That wall coming up was crucial to that defense.
Yeah, bigweenie sort of left it a little bit too late. It was just maybe if they had gone a little bit earlier, it would have had a bit more time. They wouldn't have had to rush. They could set up properly on the site, but really well played there by Hearthstoners. Rotating quickly and holding, as you said, with that massive Sage wall, absolutely swinging the course of that round.
Yeah, so now moving into the 14th round. A bit of an eco round. Yeah, basically a full same. We haven't really seen any teams opt for that second round force that I sometimes like to do in my games. Sometimes worth it just to, if you can do it. You get a couple, it's what I like to call like the hero, what is known in CS as the hero AK sort of. If you have $2,100, sometimes I just opt to buy a Bulldog and drop it to one of my teammates and get them to buy up the heavy armor, so you can kind of match the firepower that's on the side, the opposing side, sorry, right?
So I do see Stanley here walling off that short, walling off and getting the bomb down onto that that common short position. So everyone, all defenders are rotating now. It is a 4v4 retake here. So Valentine holding a really close angle with the shorty.
Here.
SM catches him out, gets a headshot. Vaiels also, and No Lives getting some nice kills. Aaronox Vaiels getting 3 for the round, and that's it. All over in a matter of seconds. Really well played by them on that retake.
Yeah, so 6-8 now in favor of Hearthstoners. And yeah, they didn't actually lose too many guns there, so they'll be able to re-buy up some of their armor and afford those rifles. Offense getting that plant now twice in a row, also able to afford full utility and rifles. So No Lives actually going back onto that Bulldog. Starstep opting for that Guardian, which was updated just a couple days ago. Now costs $2,500 instead of $27. Fires a bit slower as well, but now packs a bit more punch when it comes to shooting at walls. Aaron Rocks looking to challenge mid, so that A shot controlled as we mentioned. SM in an elevated position with this AWP. If they are not careful about peeking this could be catastrophic right off the bat for the attack. Here it comes, missed shot though, down to 1 HP. He's lucky to be alive, and he's off to the rotate, going to get that heal from the Sage as well. Once again.
The attackers seem to be a bit spread out here, just looking for an opening of some sort, waiting for someone to get a nice pick or someone to over-rotate. So they're just sort of playing this out a bit safe. Looking for it. Sort of shots fired backwards and forwards on that B long side. SM getting a nice snipe onto Stanley, but Aaronox also getting a nice kill on the SM. Getting a second one is well. Vaiels picking up a kill on Zëphyr, so now it is a 3v3 situation. Valentine also getting a nice kill onto Vaiels. Looks like Bomb is going down on A site, so it's a 2v3 retake for Hearthstoners here. Starstep pushing up through CT default and No Lives Matter in their heaven position.
So the retake is now coming in now. No Lives Matter comes out heaven, but unable to win his fight. Starstep though with that Guardian does find one, but Aaron Rocks with a 4k. Finding those last 2 kills to close out the round, bringing it to 7-8. Still in favor of the Hearthstoners, however. So we'll see a save coming out of the Hearthstoners. They're looking to find some economy for themselves so they can afford that double up setup, or maybe that triple up that they do love to run so often. No ultimates available for them, however. Aaron Rocks does have the entry from the shadows available now.
Cover going out.
We might see a bit of an A fake, but an early aggression out of SM. Shorty comes out, gets a bit of a tag. Passion, nice curveball for him. He is able to convert that into a kill. Now I think he's recovered, nope, traded out. Stanreey and KingDarien combining for some kills. KingDarien actually with 2. Tag down low, and Vaiels is left alone with a shorty. And a 1v4 situation for himself to be dealing with.
So Bomb goes down onto B side. It's a 1v4 retake here. Looking pretty dire. Vaiels only has a Spectre here. So looking like he's not going to go for this. Opting just to go for a save. Doesn't have much time. He'd have to run this straight away. But there's still 4 players up. So it's looking over. So good round from bigweenie. Bringing it back to a 8-8 scoreline. Nice and even. Really just going backwards and forwards here. Yeah, that's it for the round. Looks like a couple players taking teleporter. They might spot out Vaiels if they come down this way. It looks like Zëphyr is slowly walking this way. Vaiels getting killed. A nice headshot onto Zëphyr and Stanley. So a bit unfortunate there for the attackers losing 2 guns at the end of that round.
Yeah, so all tied up at 8-8 now. Defenders do have that double lock setup now that I mentioned earlier.
Right here.
Starstep, so they're in the hands of Starstep and Passion. SM not feeling it this time around.
Right here.
Might see an early peek out. Unable to win out that duel there. No Lives Matter gets a bit over aggressive there. And he goes down with res available, so that's quite catastrophic. Aaron Rocks now with a nice TP into that elbow position. Zëphyr able to find one. And that breaks open the side. Probably looking to save now. Yeah, so they've already fallen back into more defensive positions, finishing up this map. This round rather, sorry, not the map.
Yeah.
Alright, so, I think they will have enough money to buy into the next round if they manage to save all 3 of these weapons here. Teleporter is available, and they're all sitting up. Here we go, here's the teleport, so this is quite crucial. All 4 players in there now, getting spammed a bit. Are they spamming or are they being spamming? No,
they're spamming. They're not getting spammed, they're spamming.
Yeah, so they're just all sitting in that room, getting a bit of spam back through Valentine. Actually takes a chunk of damage, but they are now safe and sound into the next round. Unintentional roam. We take those. Yeah, so we'll be able
9-8 in favor of bigweenie here.
Yeah.
So
those team buys do come out. Vaiels did save that Spectre, so he's going to stick to that one. Yeah. Close map coming out now. Well, it's not opting for a more passive line. He's really got to stay alive into these ends of these rounds. He's got that resurrect in hand, and you can't be dying without that available. Slow does come out. Starstep. Vaiels loses out on a trade against Aaron Rocks. And that sort of weakens the defense wall. Comes out into hookah. And now it looks like No Lives wants to rotate over. SM finally able to pick up that kill. Might be actually smart for them to just completely abandon the B side here and maybe go get that res. But we see the challenges now coming through. Zëphyr gets it with a nice duel onto Starstep. SM unable to make anything happen through that teleporter. No Lives in the good position. He's gonna have to come out huge. Finds one, finds the second onto Stanreey, bringing it back into a 2-on-2. Res is available. He barely gets out of that dangerous situation. Res comes through. Passion has run it back available. If it were any time to use it, this would be it. Here he goes. Sees the player through the wall. Tags him low. That Cypher player now dangerously low. Nice. Hunter's Fury coming out. No Lives does end up picking up the player that was tagged down earlier. Zëphyr with a swift spray. And SM manages to pick him up with a classic. And they recover another crucial round. Every round matters now. Every surviving player is so huge. You need this economy if you're going to try to close out this map.
Yeah, especially with the game being so even, can't really be letting players die unnecessarily. As you were saying, you need to keep the economy going. You need to keep fat stacked, just in case you need it at those critical moments. So it looks like everyone has got full buys here. A couple of operators on Starstep and Passion.
Yeah, and those will be crucial if they're going to try to hold off these attacks. You can see that these weapons are super important. Passion already, yeah, chiming in with that one. Gets that duel onto KingDarien, and that's the neural theft now no longer available as a Zëphyr has fallen. 9-9 now. This is definitely a tipping point. And there's a huge momentum swing that may come out at the end of this round. So we're seeing what's going to happen. Roman has teleported into U-Haul, does manage to win out on the duel, not before getting tagged up himself. Stanreey reses that kill that happened earlier. And there's a bit of a rotation now coming out from the CT side. This is going to have to be huge. Also, a lure. Starstep unable to find that player, and now he hears him though. Now on time, trying to find him as well, but the action's already all over the A side. Sort of missed that. The bomb's down. SM with a nice tailwind, but loses out in the 1v1. Now Starstep was zoned off by that lurk player. And I believe the bomb is going down onto the A side. That's interesting. I think those land too quickly though. Really feel those arrows land really soon.
I've never seen that before, actually.
Oh no, here they come now. There you go. Oh, they're still bouncing. Oh, they bounced twice. That's actually really sick.
I've never seen this before. That is so big brain.
But I think they do move off target a bit. Yeah, so they're actually off target. So you need to move back a bit. Starstep now drops out of that heaven position. I think he's been hurt. Shot through the wall. Doesn't actually even land a tag onto that play. Oh no, he does. Just looked really weird. Surely you know you've hit him. You gotta switch to a different gun now. Finds the other player. Maybe if he pulled out a classic, it would have killed that brimstone that he did tag down to 4 HP. Bomb goes off, and I think he's able to live there. 10-9 for bigweenie.
So players are just going back and forth here, taking round for round. Really tight competition, always fun to see. I hope you guys are having fun in chat.
Yeah.
So beginning of round 20, you do see a couple of players on short. Passion opening up with a nice shot onto Aaronex in that short position.
And that is huge because this round there isn't a Sage to resurrect that. Valentine wins out on duel onto No Lives Matter. A bit of a misspray. Hunter's Fury maybe trying to find that player again. Heal does come up, so you need to land 2 of those Hunter's Fury shots. And he's pushed out from behind. Unaware of KingDarien pushing out that position. And that B side is now open for business. Passion trying to hold this line in CT. Needs to be careful of that other position. Brimstone ult comes out from Vaiels. He pushes out, but he's getting bumped around, pushed up and down by those walls, being thrown out. Passion now 1v4 has an AWP in hand. all utility available, but he's spotted by that spy cam dot, and he's surely going to get taken out now. Players rushing in from behind. They cut him off. They're pushing through his own cyber cage. They're looking. He's just trying. Yeah, he's trying to get out of dodge now. Needs to save this up. He knows that every single gun is important to the gun. Oh, zooms out just at the wrong time, and Zëphyr comes through the smoke and takes him down.
I have money.
11-9 now in favour of bigweenie. They are doing a great job here, just not giving up any players, pushing out and getting lots of nice kills. Sorry. Getting round, looks like we have a save coming out here for the team of Hearthstoners.
Yeah, but aggressive push out short A. Is able to hold that back for now. Find some damage onto a second player. So, man advantage to the side of Hearthstoners. Oh, so rather onto the side of bigweenie, but Aaronrock's able to find that kill. Shorty almost drops him. Oh my gosh. Barely gets out of that situation and finds Vaiels, who was just running after him through that teleporter. Now push comes out. Starstep able to find one, and now it's all down to him from the cubby position, and the spray goes wide for him with that ghost. Series point given over to bigweenie now.
This is it. This is the moment that you need to use everything you have. You need to either bring this home, or if you're on the team of Hearthstoners, this is the moment where you just throw everything at. You need to win every round from here on. Thankfully, they do have 9 rounds under their belt, so it's not too hard of a task, but they still are fighting from behind here, so they haven't got any chance to slip up from here on out. So we get into match point round. Aaron X smoking early and opting to use the teleport nice and early, teleporting into that elbow position, getting a flank onto B side.
Nice one though.
Spots, no lives matter, misses his spray. Zëphyr getting a kill as well as Valentine and Vaiels. Now a 3v3 situation. Brimstone Ult coming out into Hookah,
Barely get out of that.
people back. Bomb is now on B site. SM getting a lovely snipe onto Valentine.
Last two players
now,
are
it's going to be
dangerously
a
low though.
3v2 retake. They know that Aaronox is somewhere around elbow, as that hit whereas he was before. He gets sprayed down by Passion at the end there. Really well played there by the Hearthstoners, managing to get crawl back into the game. But I can't tell, but I'm assuming that bigweenie has got plenty of money to play.
Yeah,
play
they've all got all sitting above 5,000 for each of them, so they'll be able to buy rifles into the next couple of rounds, which makes everything just even harder for the side of Hearthstoners if you're trying to crawl back. You have to win 2 full gun rounds now if you're gonna make this happen. But they have the ultimates to work with. No ultimates even close to being reached. The closest you've got is Stanreey with that resurrection 3 points away, but all of those 3 ults available for the side of Hearthstoners and 2 more really on the way. Passion has run it back, looks like he wants to commit this and get that early access. SM with a nice opening kill. These orbs are just paying dividends for them, and that's untradeable. Ironrocks does find Vaiels. Brimstone down. Snipe early, but
KingDarien catches SM off.
Passion though, he's just lurking in this position. They can clear him out. He finds one, converts into a third as well. Popping off right now. Super important for EK. Don't need to overswing here. You need to make sure all your rifles are safe. Don't give him the free 1v1, which he does give up. Stanreey now getting even closer to that ult. If he picks up this orb, he'll be only 1 away, and that'll be crucial if he's able to reach that in the next round. Resurrection coming out onto Passion. That's huge. That's also money saved if they're able to keep these players alive. Stanreey has to do some significant economic damage here, or we might be seeing another overtime.
Yeah, we do see only 1 player going over onto B side, making the smart play, just in case Stanley does decide to double back onto A. So He is opting to go to be through hookah, but No Lives Matter is there waiting for him. He's got a really nice position on elbow, but he's gonna just miss Stanley. He does hear him walking out there, making a lot of noise, and the plant going down. No Lives Matter sort of spraying through the wall, gets the kill as soon as the bomb goes down. So now we're at 12-11. We're back to this being the last round after this. So the last round before overtime, so we're going to see everyone use absolutely everything at their disposal.
And giving that defuse over to Starstep will put him one away from reaching his Hunter's Fury. So now everything, all the cards are now on the table. We've got to, everything needs to get thrown out. You need to hit that overtime if you are Hearthstoners. You need to make sure you are all able to afford weaponry. No orbs yet coming out. Starstep is able to afford one if he so chooses. Doesn't look like he's gone for that yet. These orbs are paying off, but also sort of opening up opportunities because there is a big firing delay on that gun. It's a big gun, packs a lot of punch, but also has those drawbacks if you miss those shots. So he's got to make that happen. Run it back is available from Passion. Smoke comes out. Will he make the play to run through it with that ability? Not, doesn't seem like it. Push is coming out towards B. No lives. Late on that utility usage, and that just lets them all out onto the site. Blade Storm utilized. Starstep just pushing out the long position. He needs to make sure that this is safe for his team.
Prepare for hell.
Passion, run it back now. Orbital Strike also utilized. Finds players. Passion runs into the Orbital Strike, but he's got run it back active still. Kills coming through left and right. Aaron Rocks trying to keep his team alive in this round. 1v2 now for Stanreey. Wall comes up, but he's out of position. He's a jumping headshot. Has Resurrect available. I don't think he'll get the chance to use it though. SM coming around the boxes with this off. Finds the player. Headshot, and they've brought it into an overtime all the way back from 12-9, I think it was.
12-9, yeah. Really well played there by
Three straight
Hearthstoners.
gun rounds. And that's got to be a huge momentum shift, and they've got to feel it. They've got to be feeling it. Round 25, CAC. Map number 3.
Here we go. Take 2 of the overtime. Can bigweenie win in the overtime again, or is it going to be Hearthstoners? You couldn't write anything better. I don't think even I could write scripts as good as this. But here we go. Beginning of overtime, round 1. We see Hearthstoners on attack as well as bigweenie on defense. Only one person, an AWP on each team, and everyone else is on rifles. Our scoreboard is unbugged, so now we are good to go. We're all in. Cards are on the table. This is it. This is where it matters most. This is where legends are made, as they say. We see 3 players on A short. Early wall coming out.
Just a reminder what's on the line here. If you win this match, you are headed straight into the grand finals. This is a semi-finals map, but if you lose, it's not all over for you. You still have that consolation map in number 3, and there's still prize money for you to be won, but who wants that when you can fight for glory? Valentine with an opening kill onto SM.
Passion's pushed out aggressive onto short here. Oh no, he's on attack. He's not pushed out aggressive, but Smokes are still coming down on short. He's in a good spot here, actually.
So just another reminder, everyone at the start of these rounds is set from 3 points away from their ultimates, so we're unlikely to see many of those come out, but if they do, you're going to have to try to get at least 3 kills or 2 kills and an ultimate orb. And Stanreey, with a nice spray, is blinded by that curveball, but he manages to pick up the kill regardless. Valentine now supporting him with the combat stim, and the push has definitely been nullified here now. Bomb is still in their control though. Vaiels trying to push out, gets caught by the ult of KingDarien. Good push from him. Starstep now. 1v5. And this is one of the things I was worried about. This team loves their ult so much that when you hit overtime, you're only given $5,000, and that ult costs you $4,500 of that. Which means you're not able to afford the utility that you would if you were just on the like in regulation time. So you can see already, SM, he's got that AWP, he's got the line armor, and he can't really afford anything else. You can afford, I think, maybe he can afford like the 1 smoke. Yeah, the 1. Wait, does jet smoke actually even cost anything? I'm not even sure.
I don't know actually.
I think it costs 100 for, yeah, because his signature's the other one. But yeah, same with Starstep. You have He's unable to get that Owl drone and is only able to afford a single shock tap, as well as you're falling onto that light armor. So you're missing 25 hit points, essentially. So this is one of the big, like, adaptations maybe they haven't made yet. Or maybe the things that, one of the things that they just maybe want to deal with. Having that less utility, but you get that added firepower in those operators. Does look like we're going to have an A set piece. SM's timing here could be huge, because he's peeking into Aaron, and that's untradeable almost. Zëphyr does manage to actually get that one. Valentine now walking into a blender. Vaiels finds one, runs out of bullets, and that Sage Wall comes up just in time to almost save him. Zëphyr now 2v3. This is going to be it. Starstep on the flank. Has not a better weapon. Finds us Phantom. Zëphyr manages to pick up Passion as well. No Life Matter is still on the rotation. Bit of a slow one out from him. They've got to make this happen. This is series point. Both players now in the showers, each holding one angle. Starstep peeking out, finds one, finds two, and they bring it back to 13-13. Don't bother recovering that, or they're gonna have to rebuy it. These rounds are going right down to the wire.
I don't know about you, but my butthole's pretty clenched right now. It's very tight matches here. Really good. Really good showings from both teams here.
We are so behind schedule, but I don't care. All of this is worth it to be watching. These rounds could not be getting any closer. 13-13. Second overtime now.
Dear me. Here we go.
Valentine looking to get that early to winter showers. Sorry, I'm just cutting you off right now, but go on.
Yeah, it's alright, man.
Alright.
So, our drone does spot SM, gets a dart on him, but falls back. Zëphyr still holding this hookah angle. Looks like the Aranox is going to rotate over early 2B, but they're still going to leave the two players on A. Passion is lurking in A showers. Vaiels and Starstep both getting a kill each onto the side. Aranox picking up kills, getting two actually. Sitting at the back of side. Really well played by him. Getting a third.
Yep.
Now it's no lives. Is he going to challenge here? Gets the kill on Aranox.
Finally takes him down. And now we're back into a 2-on-2. Stanreey almost finds the time.
On a huge flank here though. He is coming from CT, so they would have no idea at all. Looks like the bomb is going to be taken to A. And Passion's in a great spot to catch Stanley off guard. And now it's just Valentine who's left all by himself on the B site. Bomb going down on A. It's looking pretty dire. He is going to go take that teleporter. So,
Jack, you said Passion was on the flank, but he was actually just cutting off the rotation. No loss of matter. Uses that teleporter outside of B that we highlighted very early on. And he actually rotates back to the A. And now these two players are sort of almost lining up for Valentine. He's coming around. Been spotted out now, so they know where that player is coming from. And they are repositioning accordingly. Really good trade play coming out here. Swing out. And they are now... They're now on series point. Oh my gosh. Everything's gone topsy-turvy. I cannot imagine the amount of pressure that must be going through every single player right now. Every single kill must... The impact that they bring into these rounds is insane. And those Sages, they're not able to resurrect very easily because you have to get those kills in order to get those points towards your ultimate. And also, their utility is expensive. Sage's utility all up costs around 800 credits, factoring your armor and your rifle as well. You just have to spend out everything. You're not able to buy out any like special orbs or anything because you have to focus on getting your utility.
Yeah, exactly.
Last play from Passion. Tags up. KingDarien finds one onto SM though. Oh. It is hard to say which way this is gonna go. When you're the one losing in this overtime, you've got all the weight of the world on your shoulders because, man, it's just so hard to say who's gonna. All right, teleport coming in from Aaron Rocks. He's trying to get control of U-Hole. Vaiels.
Looks like they are going to go for this short A plant.
Yep, Molly does go wide. Spray does not able to connect it. He just gets sprayed through the smoke. Kills coming through now. 2v5. All of a sudden, there's only two players left. on the side of Hearthstoners, and it does look like we're gonna hit the 15-14 scoreline unless a miracle occurs. No lives matters, and Starstep with their orbs trying to retake now. All players hiding on the sides. Key coming in from the player at Showers. Starstep now moving out. He got an orb, almost finds the coattail of that one play. No lives matter, stuck in that slow. A flawless round, and we're back at 14-14. What is going on?
Oh, dearie me, this is interesting. 14-14, how much longer are we going to go on for? It's been 3.5 hours in this series. We're having a great time, though. Really great game tonight. Do see Starstep picking up that orb as well as SM, so they're still going for this orb, even though it puts them in such a high disadvantage in terms of utility.
My god, we had so many. Aaron Rocks dropping 31 kills, Passion on 26. This is going the distance, CAC. And I don't know what better scriptwriters we can hire, because this is going insane. Absolutely nuclear play from both teams right now, and they really want that grand final spot. And for a team that's playing on 100 ping, Hearthstoners, they are absolutely turning up. You can almost like, oh, the kills do come through them, but they're doing an amazing job to keep their pacing up. Sage does try to get for the orb. KingDarien with a nice kill, no lives matter. Now 1 point away from his ultimate in this round. If he's able to find another kill, he may be able to equalize out this man advantage. Oh, this is terrifying. SM, he has a teleport, but he's about to get flanked. And flanked he does get. Now no lives. He knows that there are 2 players here, but he doesn't check the U-hole position. And they're now down once again, 15-14.
Advantage to bigweenie. Jeez, it's gone back and forth here. Alright, this is it. This is the point where bigweenie needs to win to close it out before Hearthstoners can make another comeback.
Okay, I want to see maybe less orbs on the side of Hearthstoners, especially when you're on that offense. You need that utility to be cutting them off. I don't think you can be affording to sacrifice utility for those orbs now, especially if you're looking at 2. No, where the side of bigweenie, you're not even going for 1. They want that utility for those execute plays. They want that utility so that they can retake sites. And for whatever post plant you've got. And that's really paying off. SM with another missed shot. And that might be huge. And my voice is going.
Starstep getting killed onto Zëphyr, so he's out for the round.
Yeah, good stuff from Starstep. Finally feeling like they're getting some sort of advantage. These defense rounds are really crucial.
Making a lot of noise on short. Slow orb does go out. No lives get a kill onto Valentine, but Stanley gets one onto Vaiels, and Aaron gets no lives. So now they have got this site wall going up, bomb going down. Passion on the flank might catch someone out here. Starstep getting a nice orb onto Passion also getting his kill onto Aaron. Stanley getting Passion.
Stanreey has res now. He's got enough kills.
Res goes out.
Oh my
SM
god.
pushing up through U-Hall. Stanley watching it, gets the kill, and Aronox gets the last kill, and that's over. GG to bigweenie.
16-14. 16-14. That went to 30 rounds, Kakapur. And unfortunately, Hearthstoners did fall, as they weren't able to get that retake. Stanreey really coming in clutch in that round, able to find the points to get his ultimate up and running. Oh boy.
Great showing from both teams, though. Unfortunate that Hearthstoners were at a bit of a disadvantage there in terms of ping, but there's not much we could do. We tried everything, but we just couldn't get it fixed. So I'm not sure what's going on, but GG's to Hearthstoners. Congratulations to bigweenie. You're through to the grand finals.